esférico. Cuidado que se quedaba con él. Marco Fabián disparando. Y ahora es Abdul Mansaray quien empieza a bailotear sobre la marca de Romero. El balón termina en las manos de Diego Reynoso, quien va con Pilo Valle, el número 12 de los Salvajes. Y ahora de aquel lado también ya ingresó al terreno de juego Brandon González. Pierde el balón, viene Aguirre con la pelota. Va atrás con Martínez buscando hasta el otro sector. No había nadie de blanco, por eso fácil el Pilo Valle se pudo deshacer del esférico. Hay un empujón en la zona baja del equipo salvaje, una falta sobre el Pilo Valle, que para las acciones en este momento. Hay que recordarle a toda la gente que bueno, aquí en la Major Arena Soccer League se juegan 4 cuartos de 15 minutos, cronometrados por supuesto. Cada vez que el balón se para también se detiene el reloj. Y en este inicio, cuidado con el disparo. Otro contrarremate por parte del número 23 Israel Cesay, que buscaba el ángulo superior izquierdo de la cabaña defendida por Diego Reynoso. Savage parece que ya tiene controlado el esférico, tratando de ir al frente. Ordenados la pareja Ríos. Abre hasta el otro sector el Pilo Valle. Va hasta el fondo buscando a César Ruiz. Pero la saga termina despejando el balón.
Pues ahí las primeras acciones del encuentro, Mario. Regresa el nervio, regresan las palpitaciones después de que tenemos otra vez fútbol rápido profesional aquí en Chihuahua. A mover la pelota el equipo salvaje y por ahí presionando con todo el cuadro del umpire. Me parece que la señal va a ser clara. Ir al ataque desde el arranque y vemos a este hombre a seguir, Justin Stinson, número 10, Mario.
Exactamente, un gran delantero, Justin Stinson. Usted lo puede rápidamente distinguir por su cabellera güera. Viene precisamente el ataque por parte del equipo salvaje. Stinson fue quien regresó el disparo por parte de Escalante. Rebotado en la defensa blanca. Y ahora ya tienen el balón. Regresó perfectamente Pedro Castañeda para recuperar el balón. Y el equipo local de nuevo. Un disparo de muy larga distancia por parte de Escalante, que termina yéndose por la línea de meta.
Escalante había tenido pocas opciones en ofensiva. De hecho, el equipo de Savage en este inicio de partido le ha costado mucho llegar, sobre todo de 3/4 de cancha hacia adelante, para intentar algún disparo, para intentar hacer algo de daño, incluso llegar a estas curvas, ¿no? De las que en teoría, por lo regular, son dentro del fútbol tiros de esquina. Bueno, acá es la curva, que por cierto, la gente de TVC Deportes nos pregunta cuáles son las reglas, cómo se juega, qué estamos viendo en este momento.
Vamos a resumir un poco. Bueno, ya lo decíamos, son 4 cuartos de 15 minutos. El tiempo es cronometrado. La regla de las 3 líneas, Oscar, que bueno, pues es algo de lo más común en el fútbol rápido. Obviamente si el balón traspasa las 3 líneas desde el arquero con la mano, es prácticamente legal. Pero si por ejemplo Jaime Romero desde aquí manda un balón cruzando las 3 líneas, bueno, pues se marcará una jugada de poder. Cuando aquí viene el Flaco Macías con la primera jugada importante del partido. Un derechazo que bien aguantó Brian Orozco para rechazar este embate por parte del equipo local.
Y una de las reglas que mencionabas, de las 3 líneas, de las básicas, de las que se aprenden desde chiquitos, pero siguen por ahí fallando en ocasiones algunos de los jugadores, brincando las 3 líneas, lo que provoca un tiro directo desde la tercera línea contraria. Ahí la pelota te la voy a dejar, Mario.
Cuidado porque venía Randy Martínez a toda velocidad. Bien salió Reynoso para toparlo. Esperó a que ingresara el balón a su área y pudo recoger la esférica y terminar con el peligro del equipo visitante. Y ahora es Hugo La Roca Puentes quien termina siendo empujado por Israel Cesay. Se marca la falta. Otra jugada de peligro para el equipo salvaje. Han hecho varios goles desde este sector. Está el Popper Hernández y Pilo Valle al acecho. Brian el Flaco Macías con la responsabilidad de cobrar esta falta. Vamos a ver qué sucede. Jugada de peligro para el equipo de Chihuahua. Ahí está el Popper que puede disparar de derecha y el gol. ¡Gol! bajazo del Popper Hernández, ya lo decíamos, el equipo de Chihuahua tiene muy preparada esta jugada. No fue la excepción del flaco Macías para Escalante. Savage gana 1-0.
Pues bienvenido a Chihuahua, Axel, con esta anotación por parte del San Popper Hernández. Le metió toda a la derecha, le pegó con violencia, la pelota fue una raya arriba de media altura, nada que hacer para Orozco. Y con la firma de la casa se abre el marcador, Axel.
Misil teledirigido tal cual en una jugada que de entrada por posición uno diría van a mandar la pelota a zona complicada donde están absolutamente todos y buscar el disparo, pero no, fue jugada prefabricada espectacular y de francotirador directo para marcar este primer gol y darle además la inauguración al partido y a la campaña al equipo de Savage.
Ahí está con su número 77 comenzando a escribir la historia el Popper Hernández. 1-0 gana el equipo de Savage.
Y no sé por ahí, Mario, lo que nos deja más sorprendidos, si la anotación de bandera de Popper o el festejo tan sobrio que se mandó por ahí, sabedor de las anotaciones que realiza continuamente de esa distancia Popper.
Y bueno, otra vez el equipo salvaje con el balón controlado. Viene Pilo Valle yendo al frente con el pareja Ríos, puede volver al Pilo, prefiere ir hasta el otro lado con Luébano. Ahí está Álvaro Luébano, que también recién acaba de ingresar al partido. El disparo por parte del Pilo Valle. Muy bien defendido por el equipo visitante. Y ahora Reynoso se estaba quedando en la salida. Levantó de más el pie Abdul Mansaray, pero estaba prácticamente consiguiendo la anotación del empate. Cuidado que hay una confusión al momento de hacer los cambios. Tendrán que estar muy atentos. Mansaray con la oportunidad del disparo. Se quedó a penitas en el barandal y Savage en 2 ocasiones se acaba de salvar.
Oye, Mario, Axel, no sé si por ahí me equivoco, están jugando muy revolucionado el equipo salvaje. Esta jugada de Diego es solamente el resultado de que se había perdido la marcación atrás en la zona del cuadro salvaje. No le quedaba de otra por allá Reynoso, creo que arriesgó de más. Por allá hasta una tarjeta de castigo. Sin embargo, siento yo que el equipo salvaje después de la anotación no solo tiene la calma, sino que sigue revolucionado.
Justamente eso les iba a decir porque Mansaray llega con la pierna levantada y el guardameta de Savage literalmente arriesgó porque echó la cabeza hacia adelante. Y sí, esto es jugada de peligro, sea como sea.
Y titubeó un poco, ¿no?
Sí, además.
Titubeó entre salir o no. Y bueno, pues esto prácticamente en todas las jugadas es letal para los arqueros. Cuidado, otra jugada, un balón comprometido. Y estaba al acecho Munir Alami. Y es que el equipo de Empire Strikers, ya lo decíamos, no es el mismo de la temporada pasada y aquí lo estamos viendo. Jugadores más agresivos, un plantel que va hacia el frente con presión alta y está metiendo en problemas al equipo salvaje, que aunque ganan 1-0, no lo está viendo nada fácil. Aquí vienen de nueva cuenta los visitantes. Aguirre abriendo hasta el otro sector con Marco Fabián, quien prefiere pisar la pelota, reorganizar al equipo y buscar la mejor opción. La encuentra con Aguirre en el sector izquierdo, ataca el equipo visitante. Allá está el moreno Israel Cesay, de los más peligrosos hasta el momento por parte del Empire.
No, y lejos de que solamente se cometan y se cuenten como errores a la defensiva, Mario, le están pegando mucho a Reynoso. Ya lleva por ahí al menos 3 contactos, ya se dolía por ahí de la pierna derecha. Y que digas tú que hay muchos, se la dejo.
¡Golazo! ¡Gol del Empire Strikers! Un gran centro desde la zona baja. Munir Alami no la pensó y no cabeció. Pinceleó ese balón, lo metió en el ángulo superior derecho. Nada que hacer para Diego Reynoso. Esto está 1-1.
Por ahí es una parábola, ese cabezazo, como lo dices tú, lo colocó exactamente a segundo poste. Por ahí Reynoso, por más que hubiera intentado, no lo hubiera conseguido. Así que por ahí viene la indicación, viene la regañada por ahí de Chavo Martínez. Tendrán que bajarle a las revoluciones, Mario, porque se están perdiendo en la zona defensiva de fea manera.
Exactamente, el Chavo Martínez por eso pidió el tiempo fuera. Necesita ajustar, calmar a su equipo, porque están teniendo muchas desatenciones en la zona defensiva. Seguimos platicando de las reglas, mi querido Axel. Bueno, pues también hay que decir que son cambios ilimitados y el entrenador los puede mandar en el momento que él lo decida. Y ahorita hubo precisamente una confusión con el equipo de Savage al momento de hacer los cambios. Bueno, pues Romero salió del terreno de juego, el Pilo Valle esperaba que siguiera ahí y entregaron una jugada que bueno, pues también fue de peligro para el equipo del Empire Strikers. Ahora también hay que decir que hay tres colores de tarjetas, que es la azul, que bueno, pues es un castigo, vaya, para el jugador pues sancionado. Está la amarilla, que es la preventiva, y por supuesto la roja, que los dejaría fuera de este partido. Hay una caja de castigo también, mi querido Oscar, que pues dependiendo también de la falta o de la sanción, se pueden ir o 2 o 5 minutos a las regaderas, que se enfríen y puedan regresar al terreno de juego.
Por ahí la tarjeta azul, de las más importantes o las más peligrosas, por ahí genera la jugada de poder, pues se queda con un jugador menos el cuadro castigado con la tarjeta, y por ahí representa un riesgo para el equipo. Así que pues sobre la marcha les estaremos por ahí mencionando algunas de las reglas, de las más básicas, las que mencionaba por ahí mi buen Mario Quintana, y pues la más importante y la que vamos a buscar es anotar más, esa la básica, hacer más goles y que no te hagan.
Bueno, ya se reanudó el partido aquí en la arena Corner Sport. El Popper Hernández buscando salir con un pase largo.
Lo que mencionaba
bueno,
Mario,
pues
la línea.
Exactamente, ahí están las 3 líneas. El Popper Hernández sacó este disparo largo. Cruzan las 3 líneas y por eso es que será un tiro libre directo para el equipo del Empire Strikers, que también hemos visto muy buenos goles por parte de Marco Fabián. Está él y Palmer. Palmer prefiere ir al lado derecho. Justin Stinson fue quien remató. Y ahora Palmer le metió de más de galleta. Termina yéndose la pelota por la línea de banda.
Ya han estado intentando cerca, sacando al guardameta del Savage. Ahora tratando de bombardear también de larga distancia. Así como inauguró la cuenta el equipo salvaje de Chihuahua, pues bueno, trata de hacerlo el equipo de Empire Strikers. Bien lo decías hace un momento, Oscar. Hubo una desatención, te dejo.
Ahí está ahora el disparo por parte del número 21 del equipo de Empire Strikers. Y otra mala salida desde la defensa del equipo salvaje. Están comprometiendo mucho el balón. Y esto lo ha ocasionado la marca incesante que está haciendo precisamente el equipo visitante.
Mira, pues
ahí
tenemos...
está.
Sí, te dejo, Axel, te dejo.
Dentro de lo que platicábamos, ¿no? Que está... cuidado.
Ahora Brandon Gómez es quien se equivocaba. El flaco Macías le robó el dulce. El disparo del flaco con pierna derecha. El arquero Brandon Gómez alcanza a regresar. Le metió el pie a ese balón que se iba a meter a la portería.
Pero aparte lo hizo muy inteligente porque se da cuenta de que con Macías iba a perder el sprint sí o sí. Entonces, ¿qué hace? Le pega la pelota para estrellarla contra la muralla. Y a partir de ese momento pega el sprint para meterse a la portería y evita que caiga el segundo de Savage.
Una gran jugada.
Pudo haber sido un error garrafal para el arquero visitante. Terminó siendo una gran salvada. Y ahora es tiro de esquina. El disparo por parte de Álvaro Luébano. Asistido por el flaco Macías, que fue precisamente el que hizo esta jugada de robarle el balón al arquero visitante. Y después terminó sacándola prácticamente en la línea de meta. Se reanudan las acciones. Roberto Escalante es quien echa el balón hacia afuera. Porque ahí está Munir Alamí, el autor del único gol del equipo de los Strikers. Pero siempre adelante.
Y por ahí, Mario, me gustaría hacer un apunte. Estamos tan acostumbrados a ver al cuadro salvaje con ese toque de primera, moviendo la pelota sin arriesgar, que se nos olvida que Cheo Martínez no es una extensión de los entrenadores pasados, así que tendrá que venir a imponer su propio estilo. Tendremos que darle la confianza, darle la palmadita al hombro para esperar qué es lo que viene. Lo volvíamos a mencionar, que lo habíamos revolucionado al cuadro salvaje por el estilo que nos tiene tan acostumbrados a jugar de poco a poco. Es una cancha pequeña que la conoce a la perfección el cuadro salvaje y de ahí echa mano para tener encerrados a sus equipos rivales. Veremos poco a poco cómo va desarrollando su estilo Cheo Martínez.
Aquí está la Roca Puentes yendo con Álvaro Luébano. Ahora el Pilo Valle empiezan a tocar en la zona baja. La pareja Río se botó bien. Y ya están cruzando la media cancha. César Ruiz Yendo hacia el frente el equipo salvaje. César dispara de izquierda. A las manos del arquero Brandon Gómez. Que bueno, pues César Ruiz es de los desterrados del equipo de Chihuahua FC. No sé si conozcas esta triste historia, mi querido Axel.
Ya me la contaron en la tarde en la comida.
Sí, pero necesitamos
bueno, pues
echarnos un café también para que sepas la otra parte de la historia.
Pues ahí está César Ruiz. El año pasado, o la temporada pasada más bien dicho, estaba Santi Ramos, que ya no apareció en el roster para este 2024-2025. Y ahora Jaime Romero está marcando perfectamente a Mustafa. Que el disparo de pierna derecha por parte de Justin Stinson. Pero perfectamente bien colocado Diego Reynoso pudo rechazar ese esférico. Otra vez el equipo salvaje. Tratan de ir al frente, pero ya han pasado minutos. ¡Cuidado! ¡Y el gol! ¡Gol! ¡De Savage! Apenas les iba a comenzar que había pasado minutos de que Savage no llegaba a la portería. Pedro Castañeda sacó un riflazo que resultó una gran asistencia para José Gilberto el Huevo López. Savage ya está ganando 2-1.
Sí, justo, con mirada milimétrica, ¿no? El número 31 de Savage encuentra el hueco para mandar la pelota. Espectacular la asistencia para que caiga el segundo tanto del equipo salvaje.
Dicen por ahí que para que la cuña apriete tiene que ser del mismo palo, Mario. Se encontraron los fronterizos, los que se conocen de toda la vida. Por ahí le salió un pase de Castañeda a la pierna del Huevito López, que no la dudó dos veces y la mandó guardar para poner las acciones 2-1.
Bien, pues ahí está de nueva cuenta Castañeda buscando salir con el balón. El que lo hace perfectamente es Roberto Escalante. Ante la marca incesante, esa presión alta del Empire Strikers, que bueno, sin duda ha incomodado a la zona baja del equipo local. Y ahora Gómez va hacia el frente con Mounir Alami. Entre dos salvajes termina perdiendo la pelota. Savage empieza a tocar, pero ahí está Palmer. Tiene una buena oportunidad. Gran barrida por parte de Roberto Escalante. Pero le quedó a Swift, quien dispara de esta manera. ¡Qué manotazo, Salvador, por parte de Diego Reynoso! Pero estas son las jugadas que nos regala el fútbol rápido, Axel.
Ay, aparte le queda perfecto a Swift para soltar el disparo. Aquí vamos a ver la repetición, porque además se la acomoda. No la recepciona bien al acomodo, le bota, pero le queda mejor todavía ese balón. Le alcanza a meter el derechazo y muy bien el guardameta en el fondo.
Gran jugada que nos acaban de regalar entre Swift y Diego Reynoso. Un gran manotazo. Es cierto que ahí estaba Reynoso, pero el balón se iba a incrustar en su portería. Una gran reacción por parte del arquero chihuahuense cuando viene de nueva cuenta Empire Strikers. Abdul Mansaray prácticamente encerrado en la esquina. Entre tres salvajes terminan por cometerle la falta al jugador de Savage. Y Diego Reynoso será el encargado de mover este balón. Finalmente es Brandon González. Va con Pilo Valle. Pilo hacia el frente. Encontró a la Roca Puentes. Prácticamente solo el flaco Macías. Buscaba hacer esta sinergia con el acrílico. Pero el balón termina paseándose solamente por toda el área defendida por parte de Brandon Gómez. Ahora abre el flaco. La Roca Puentes le va a dar a Pilo Valle, que desde el fondo saca este disparo de pierna derecha. Brandon de nueva cuenta con Pilo. Pilo Valle buscando la mejor opción. Brandon González va hacia el frente. Sin embargo, el balón terminó yéndose por la línea de banda. El equipo de Savage parece que se está animando más a ir hacia el frente.
Sí, trata de tocar, trata de jugar un poco más. Lo que hace Macías, digo ustedes que ya llevan más tiempo conociéndolo y estando en el equipo de Savage, tiene una visión de campo espectacular y sabe utilizar muy bien los bordes además.
Sí, un jugador muy inteligente, Axel, y que, como dicen en el argot futbolero, juega fácil y muy peligroso. Brian el Flaco Macías.
Por ahí me parece, estamos apreciando, Mario, presenta por ahí Cho Martínez dos parados cada que se vienen los recambios por ahí, cuando ingresa Escalante y todo su grupo, es un cuadro más defensivo pero vertical, yendo más a los disparos de larga distancia. Y lo que mencionaba Axel, cuando entra Flaco Macías, teniendo esta visibilidad de campo, hacen 2 recorridos por ahí, Hugo La Roca Puentes cambiándose de lado junto con Popper Hernández, dándole opción de quedarse con 2 atrás, tener por ahí un poste, un pivote en la media cancha que le sirve para tocar el balón a los 2 lados o venir con disparos. Así que teniendo por ahí 2 variantes, Chobo Martínez en el cuadro.
Bien, pues ahí está el equipo de Savage. De nueva cuenta, va hacia el frente. Despeja la saga visitante. Empire Strikers que quieren el gol del empate. Sin embargo, ya recuperó el equipo de Savage. Popper Hernández limpia la zona con el Pilo Valle. Van ahora por el sector derecho. Tiene que regresar. Y ahí está el Pilo, que prácticamente es quien ordena al equipo. Desde atrás, el Popper Hernández. Vamos a ver qué intenta. Puede disparar, par de amagues. Así lo hizo de pierna izquierda, pero está ahí Brandon Gómez cuando se empiezan a dar pechazos. Se calientan los ánimos. Y es que no le gustó nada ese regate que le hizo el Popper Hernández al defensor de Empire Strikers con el número 21. Y ahí está la repetición.
Que le había hecho un corte, le había hecho un corte, ya lo había dejado atrás Hernández. Y ahí es en donde viene la barrida que no le gusta absolutamente nada al jugador de Savage. Consiguiendo, pues bueno, la molestia. Y de inmediato a platicar entre los oficiales para saber qué punto de vista, qué es lo que observaron cada uno de ellos.
Pues me parece que solo vendrán las recomendaciones verbales, ¿no? Me parece que venga para tarjeta. Sin embargo, por ahí Popper lo vemos muy, pero muy molesto, ¿eh? O sea, se prendió rapidito la mecha de Popper Hernández, que sabemos que no es un jugador.
Gonna put that out, huh?
No.
See what they decide.
Is there VAR?
Checking the rule book.
Oh, yeah. Man, you weren't kidding when you said there's a lot of rules.
Making sure they get the call right here.
I thought you were pulling my leg.
No, it's dark and black.
I think
Put
we
the
did.
cards away, Riff.
Well, don't see any cards yet.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
It's still disgusting. I see what hell
Nah, we should be good.
Fernando Peña has so experienced. So I wonder what he's discussing.
Yeah, no, it's over now. It's way too late for him to give a card now.
Good. We've dodged that one.
Yeah. I'm sure Andy will be on their radar though.
Good.
So much talent on this Chihuahua team too. They are truly loaded and deep.
Literally from top to bottom, 1v1 players, and there's Escalante.
Oh.
with the-
Got another one.
Talked about him earlier. Escalante.
Yep.
Very smart defender, very big left foot. Shows it right here.
You know, Escalante or Hernandez, but
Oh,
it was just into that back and that. Nothing they could do there, right? Goalkeeper.
nah, that's tough. You put the ball, if you roof it, you actually hit the roof of the net. So it takes an unbelievable save to keep that out.
I was actually surprised with how tall the goals were.
Yeah.
Yeah, in person, you have a lot of angle to shoot upwards.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the power these guys are striking at, goalkeepers have a tough job.
Yeah, even if you have like a really tight angle, like if you're by the boards, you're told to go high because you can.
Yeah.
If you're
Still
close, you can almost try and kick it over. You can't get up fast enough, and you'll hit the roof of the net. And
Overpowered.
yeah. Now it's important we stop this run now. On a 2-goal run.
Another counter.
If we can get the next one, that would be huge.
Got the call. Got the call. Asking for the card.
Oh,
Ooh.
no. God.
Is that Abdul who's down?
I think so.
Oh, I hope it's not serious.
Well, as he's down and getting situated, I would like just to reintroduce everybody here again. I am your host, Zach Duke, and I'm joined on my right by the absolute legendary play-by-play caller, Jose Duran, with league veteran on my left, Alex Bradley, and street football pioneer and world champion, Jack Downer. So very glad to be hosting this and joined by some high-caliber talent here.
But the real high caliber talent is on the pitch right now.
Yeah.
On the
So
whole
much
goal
talent.
gets over here. Stinson 101, that's why.
Do it to him.
See
Do it
the
to him.
help come.
Yeah, straight away.
The
The head
double
of goal.
come. He's gonna have to, when he gets on it 1v1, he's gonna have to go quick. I think before the second defender comes. I like to see that press.
There's
from
that pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
I
that
like
press.
that. Keep him
They can
behind
make
that
a
yellow
mistake
line.
in the back.
Have you ever measured how far you've ran in one of these matches?
Nah, I never have
It's got to
actually.
be far, man.
That's a good
It's got to
shot.
be a lot.
In the press right now, it's just constant sprints left to right. Good.
Well
double up.
done, great
Yeah.
double.
Take that away.
Get it. Oh, man. It's so much work just to get a sniff.
Brandon, yeah, well done.
Great read by the keeper.
Oh,
No.
Oh. That one also into the back of the net and in the back goalkeeper error. And how do you mentally come back from that, Alex, when you're defending so well, putting the pressure, and you're trying to come back to the lead and that happens?
You can see Brandon, you know, right idea. He doesn't want to give away a three line
Yeah.
violation. He's behind the black line, we'll call it, because it is black. He's trying to keep the ball down, but it's hard to know what to do. Maybe just hit it as hard as you can at the boards, you know, and avoid a 3-line violation. But going straight down the pipe like that, you always run a risk of giving it straight to an opponent.
You can just see just how dangerous those counterattacks can be as well.
Yeah,
Just boom, so quick.
touch.
unlucky. Oh,
Ooh.
naughty. Yeah, like I said earlier as well, like the capitalize on the other team's mistakes. If there's going to be mistakes here, it's a hectic game in Chihuahua. If you capitalize on more of your opponent's mistakes, you got a great chance of winning the game, and that's what we've seen from Chihuahua so far.
I'm still waiting on Marco getting the shots. We've
Oh,
still got
it's
some.
coming.
We've still
Yeah.
got
It's
some X
coming.
factors on our team. We're coming to the end of this first quarter. 3-1. Not ideal.
Yeah, coming to an end. Let's keep it a 3-1.
But this is going to be a high-scoring game, right? So 4 goals total already.
I mean, and the goals have been world class in fairness.
Yeah. Good finishes. Go,
Two
pressing it.
set piece rockets. The header's still my standout goal so
Yeah.
far. Bias, I know, but I'll get it.
Good again, and hits the back of the net once again, y'all. It's been a masterclass of display of Chihuahua and why they're the defending champions. Like a give and go, back and forth, and 4-1 here, folks.
They're just finishing their chances.
Yeah.
Alex, go on, get your shorts on.
I
Quit sitting
wish.
here with us. Get on the pitch,
I
bro.
wish,
Hopping on the
man.
play, man, sending you down.
I wish. Hey, it's a long way to go. It's
Yeah.
important we stop this
That's right.
run from Chihuahua, getting after the first quarter at 4-1 now. You know, Abasi can regroup the guys, and important to get the next goal and stop this run.
20 seconds left in this one, but still, like Alex mentioned, a lot to play for. Been back and forth, and great save.
What a
Great
save. What a
save,
save.
guys. Great save there, huh?
If
Grab
he'd
this
cut his
one back.
fingernails, he wouldn't have grabbed that. It's right on the edge.
2-1.
Well done, Mooney.
End of 1.
Okay.
What are we seeing, y'all? What do we like, don't like?
I like we're on the board. We scored a
Yeah.
goal,
Mhm.
you know, straight away. It was a great reply to their first. Obviously, the mistakes have cost us here. Chihuahua are very, they're a quality side, and they will punish you on the mistakes. So if we can tidy it up a little bit, not make as many mistakes, and get the next goal.
I think we'll force some mistakes. We've been unlucky. The press was paying off, and then we
Yeah.
make the mistake.
We've had some great chances.
Yeah, I think coming soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna force some errors.
They're going to pull it back. And there's no one that can capitalize better on just those counters than Chihuahua. So they're just pros at that.
Yeah.
That is true.
Now, real quick too, just MASL soccer.
Looks great. Oh,
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
go get it, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Your Oakland University Golden Grizzlies.
Drives the basket, and it's in!
The biggest games on the blacktop.
4-3. Of course! Borowski from 3!
We need you there.
Golden Grizzlies fans, get up for dancing shoes!
It was quite a highlight.
I don't think I studied my trigonometry enough for that.
Hey, welcome guys. So glad that you guys are joining us on this live stream. And we have an exciting game. You've already seen, what, 4-1 to start the game. And so we're so thankful that you guys are here joining from all over the United States and even internationally. And that's why we brought in these international commentators, because this really is growing as a global sport really quickly and exponentially.
It's the first thing I say to people when they ask about indoor soccer. I'm like, America, they talk about soccer and a game can finish 0-0 and a lot of people don't understand it. American sports are designed in such an entertaining way, right? Touchdowns, basketball, you cross half, you can't go back. I say indoor soccer, MSL, is nothing like the outdoor game. It's end to end. We got 5 goals in the first quarter. If it goes this way, we're going to have 20 goals in the game. Way more entertaining than an outdoor game.
And you sense that from the fans too, just the amount of energy and action and goal scoring. It's just an incredible and fun environment to be a part of.
And right now we're about to witness Empire scoring the goals, hopefully.
Hopefully, man. Get the next one. It's huge.
They got it is it 5-1?
Yeah, I wondered if they had it wrong at 3-1. I think they did. I think that's right.
We'll get one back right now, folks.
Yeah, I like that.
Easy.
That's
Top
what
of the
I like
box.
to hear.
Top of the box. Here we go.
All right, new quarter, second quarter.
So why was that at top of the box?
Just out of bounds behind the yellow defensively. If it's a blocked shot, like if you take a shot and you deliberately block it, then they might not give it as a top of the box. They'll give it as
But
the
if you
side.
kick it out, it's
Yeah, if you deliberately kick it out, basically. Marco.
Almost had it there.
Coming now, it's coming.
he's still going to get a hat trick today, I believe.
It's a great ball from Berto. That's what we want to see. Once we're over that yellow line, targets to fight for it. Don't want to be fighting Momo in the corner for the ball.
I forgot to have nightmares.
Go home if you have to.
So another rule is that you can only go back to the goalkeeper once. Is that right? In open play?
Yeah, per possession. So once, if we go back to the goalie and then we get tackled, or they flick the ball or it goes out of bounds, then we can use the goalie again. But per possession, it's only one time.
So
unless the
you
goalie
save that.
Yeah, you only want to use it if you really, really have to. That's why you kind of saw there Aguirre, a little hesitant to go back to the goalie, because if you don't have to use him, you don't really want to. If the goalie comes up and crosses half, then you can use him as much as you want.
When you've got that pressure from behind, I'd almost feel bad passing the ball to the goalie when you got the
Almost got top corner.
I had it
Great
covered.
shot.
Had it covered.
Covered? Yeah, I reckon covered. Give Brandon the benefit of the doubt there. He had that one
He
covered.
was ready.
I think Berto was on the
Yeah,
post.
I was going to say. But I would have had it away.
Last ball here. Shot still saved by Brandon.
Good save.
Fabian's going to head that one back.
Done.
And now we can throw the whole pitch.
Yes. So on a goal save of sorts, you can throw it 3 lines. If it's a restart and the ref hands it to the goalie, then he cannot throw it 3 lines. It's a new rule this year.
So we're keeping everyone up to date on all the rules.
Yeah. MSL like to change it every year a little bit.
Keep everyone on their toes.
Yeah. That's a foul ref.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, Mooney.
Good.
Mooney, well done.
He's doing well, man. First game, making the impact.
He could be in running for Rookie of the Year. If we see the Mooney we see in training, week in, week out in games, he might be a good.
He's only going to keep getting better too.
Yeah. Good candidate for Rookie of the Year. Ooh.
Wow.
Not afraid to get stuck in either by the looks of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, if you're that goalkeeper, being a goalkeeper in arena soccer, you've got to be a bit crazy, right?
100%.
Normal goalkeepers, you got to be crazy. But
All goalies are a little bit.
But
little
here,
bit
the
crazy,
power with how powerfully they're shooting.
Yeah. You got to want to get hit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They didn't show up blue on that, did they?
No.
No, okay.
All right, quick press.
what?
Great
Throw
press
that one
from
away,
Andy.
yo. Oof.
Great
The
press from
angle of the
Andy.
camera got me there. I thought that was going in.
It's the press you talked about, Alex, right?
Yeah,
You want to
that
see
was
more of.
that was great from Andy. He recognized the ball was going back to the goalie. You know, left early, almost nicked himself a goal.
So down 5-1, but as you mentioned earlier, you can have a flurry of goals quick.
It's important we get the next one now.
Yeah.
Need it to go to, like, you know, a 3-goal game versus a 5-goal game.
But I think in fairness, we started the game on the front foot.
100%.
And I feel like we're starting this quarter well.
Oh,
Why not?
my
Man,
God.
have
Alex.
yourself one.
Ooh.
Hit it first time. Love that.
He's still fighting for it. Still rebound
Off the
there and
board.
takes it over.
Love that from
What a
Andy.
shot by Alan Perez. I mean, you talk about a shot from the outside, folks, huh?
That was unbelievable. I didn't see it coming.
It might have been closer to the halfway line than the yellow line.
Absolutely. Hey, and also, I want you guys to remember on MASL Monday, it's an incredible show every Monday, MASL Monday on MASL TV and on CBS Sports Galazzo Network. Alex Bastjavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's game and discuss the league's hot topics. So join in MASL Monday.
It's been back and forth here, guys. It's been back and forth either way. We talked about it, right? Even it's a 4-goal lead, it's still within reach. And you said, Alex, you want to go ahead and make sure the boys get at least one back. A little bit more doable, huh?
Yeah, let's just stop the run, right? Chihuahua on a 4-goal run right now. It's important that doesn't go to 5.
Oof.
All right, it's our ball. Yeah, yeah. Stop the run as quick as you can, one at a time. Right? We're not trying to score. We can't score 4 goals at once. One at a time. Make it 5-2. Then we focus on getting it to 5-3.
Although, was it true there was a 3-point line back in the day?
Back in the day, I guess, before my time, I think there was a 2-point, maybe even a 3-point line for shots from outside the yellow.
Crazy.
I want them to bring it
Yeah,
back.
bring that
Man.
back.
Commissioner,
Talk
if you're
about
watching,
James Williams.
bring that back.
Hey, I wouldn't cross Alex. Like,
I'd love to see. I'm someone who likes to shoot from.
yeah, you
from
might
far out.
actually get a couple more goals. If you count them as 3.
Yeah, exactly. A few more points.
How many would you have scored last season? 3.
Didn't have many. Like, we won't talk about last year.
Oh, no. 1v3.
Well
What a
done,
save.
Brandon.
What a save.
Well done, Brandon.
Oh, yeah, no
I'd say
handball.
we can get our own counter.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's not going 3. He's gonna hit that back though.
So Marco Fabian's trying to get a lot more involved in this one. We haven't seen a lot of Marquito, huh?
Marco, yeah.
Don't worry, it's coming.
It's coming long time ago, but yeah, it'll be nice to get some of our offensive pieces a little more involved. Marco's right foot would be nice.
Okay.
Oh, Abdul's going.
He was timing that long throw, huh? Even go here, stop.
Love that.
It could be here for the strikers if they wanted to, but fortunately for them, Chihuahua was well placed in the back.
Yeah,
And
they get back
shot.
quick.
Yeah. 5 behind the
Almost
ball.
nearly virtually impossible to take here.
Something Obasi talked about a lot, and you hear it around the league from any good coach, really. Just get 5 behind the ball, and Chihuahua are one of the best at doing it.
But that is easier said than done, because that pitch,
Yeah.
man, I was impressed with how big it was. Pretty much sprinting the whole time.
Yeah.
Aguirre,
I like
he
that. Why not?
restarted.
Unlucky.
We just try to find the corner a bit more. Good double there.
There you go.
5 behind the ball. There we
Shoot
go.
from there.
Well done. Ay, Abdul.
They called the foul.
Called it.
Yeah. I thought he was going to give him liberty to play on, but no.
Yeah, not at
No
their,
card.
not at their court.
No.
Yeah.
No card either.
Okay, well that's good.
Honestly, maybe should have played advantage. Not to give the not to bash the refs, but
Don't worry,
Just
we'll
give
let
us
them
the
pull it back.
We'll let 'em
We'll
do
let
that.
them do that.
Abdul doing Abdul things, kicking people.
Look, he's from London, man.
Came to say hi.
That explains it. He's from
He grew
London.
up playing street football.
Oh,
my
fake!
Well
What a
done,
save.
Brandon.
What a save. No, in fact, Abdul actually entered the first ever street football tournament that I entered.
No
Back in the
way.
day. Yeah, he was at the exact same one. It was
What's
called
the
Tango
chances of
League.
that?
And
Did you beat him?
we didn't play, but he got to semi-finals. He was playing at Southampton.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did really well. But it makes sense. Like, I think it's quite a natural progression to go from that small-sided courts to this. And in England, That's the best we have is outdoors on the concrete. So it's
Yeah.
nice to see him representing at such a high level.
That's true.
So you mentioned that overseas. None of this similarly in
No
across the
way.
pond.
No, we definitely do not have 6 goals in the first quarter. I tell you that. So and I think I'd say obviously it's quite indicative of Mexico. Like there's a lot of Mexican street footballers that are extremely technical that we respect a lot. I was recently in Mexico. Oh, what a good idea. Competing. The level's super high, but other than these sort of influences, we don't have anything set up in the UK, but I think hopefully one day we can get arena soccer that way. I think the fans will love it, and also there'll be very good players like Abdul that are there. They just almost don't know it exists, or they're not training for it yet. And I think the professionalism and the level that this league has, it'll be really exciting for those players, and it'll be a great opportunity. So for now, though,
Oh. Just like that, y'all. That one goes also into the back of the net. Goal scored by number 24, Brandon Gonzalez, and makes it 6-1, Chihuahua.
That's Puentes
What a
out
pass.
the assist.
Yeah.
Puentes is an all-round player, target, but he's capable of coming short like that and finding a really good pass.
Yeah, Hugo Puentes, I mean, almost as if he knew exactly where that run was going to be made and put it to a T. 6-1.
they're not missing at the moment.
Yeah,
They're
great
not
find in
missing.
the back post too. What would be going through your mind? Down 6-1. What are you thinking right now? How are you encouraging the boys?
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but got to stop the run. You got to stop these runs. Like we've seen how quick they can go from a 2-goal run, 3-goal run, 4-goal run. You know, all of a sudden they've scored 5 straight. Got to get the next one. 5 behind the ball. You know, make it hard to be beat. 5 behind the ball. What?
It could be number 7. That was
Don't you
just off
say
the wall,
that.
chested
Yeah,
again.
Don't say any sevens.
Great.
No sevens. We want to get it to 6-6 first.
But that was again, you know, Hugo Puentes just keeping adamant at it, and it could be here again for the Strikers.
Wow.
But it goes over for goal kick.
I think they've just been a bit more clinical, savage, right? The chances they've had. Brandon's made a few good saves, but I don't remember him missing the target a bunch of times. They've just hit the
Not
target
too
every
many.
time and a little more clinical.
Is the squad from Chihuahua similar to last season's?
I think so. There's clearly a core there. You know, I know Reynoso was part of that championship side. Escalante, Puentes, Papa Hernandez. So there's definitely a core. I think there's maybe a few new guys.
Oh, an
Ooh,
opportunity
see what
here
can
for the
happen here.
Strikers. Opens it up once in the wing, but they're all back just
Yeah,
defensively,
quickly.
right? You see that.
Back
Right? As
so
soon as that
fast.
happens, they're
Teleport.
right back in that
Yeah.
block right there.
They're one of the best in the league at doing that.
Just immediately stop the chance.
I'd like to see this.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
Brandon's out there, possibly joining in as a 6th attacker, but as well as making his way back, faking it on this one. But like we mentioned it throughout the broadcast, it's that block 1, 2, 3, 4. Now put through. Oof, what a pass!
I like that look. That's
Yeah.
a good look.
Is it Travella outside the foot?
I don't know what that was. Handball.
Yeah, look like one.
See Gerardo. Oh, wait, is that an elbow?
How about a card here, huh?
Ref,
Blue card.
How about a card?
Okay,
It's gotta be.
if he's calling
Yeah.
an elbow, if that's what he's seen, I'm not one to ask for cards, but if he's seen an elbow,
You think that's what Justin's telling him exactly there, huh?
Yeah.
that's
it
what
has
he's
to be.
Does it
given.
have to be a blue card or is there more? What can we give him?
Blue, 2 minutes, man
Okay.
down. Yellow, 5 minutes, but not a man down. And then
Okay.
obviously a red. But
Red sounds good.
I hate it when players ask for cards, but I mean, if he's seen an elbow and given an elbow
That-
is typically a card.
I
Not
would
even if
thought
the-
so.
Even like
Yeah,
an outdoor
maybe
game.
I'm not going to step in the arena with you if you're allowed to elbow me without any any card.
Parents.
Go on.
Stinson.
Come on, Jay. Marco. I don't hate it though. He's looking to shoot. It's good.
Yep. Hey, we're
Got
taking
those
the
deflections.
chances.
Deflection. All right. Set piece
That would
opportunity.
have gone in if it wasn't deflection. Trust me.
We got timeout.
So how do timeouts work? You can call them?
Yeah, I think coaches get 1 or 2 a half, one a half maybe,
Yep.
2 a half, 2-minute timeout, and then there's media timeout.
these practice trainings here, Alex?
You
these
know
set
what?
pieces?
Towards game time, like the day before training, or if you do a morning walkthrough, because it's nice. The surfaces can vary pitch to pitch, so walk through. If the guys were able to get out on the pitch today, they would have practiced them probably. And then the day before a game or a couple of days before a game, and then when we scrimmage, right? If we play a quarter or two in practice, coach might say, I'm going to call this one a little tighter. I'm going to make if there's light fouls, I might give them because I want us to practice our set pieces.
There's another set piece here ready to go. Fake, Fabian, opening up.
Ooh, Momo.
Aggressive bicycle kick here by Momo, and it goes out of the field of play for a restart goal kick for Chihuahua.
Don't mind it. Ambitious, but why not?
Acrobatics scored often in this league.
I was about to say there's been some notable ones, in the past. One of mine with old teammates, Andre Hain, had a pretty iconic bicycle kick in St. Louis. Goalie threw it to him, took it off his chest. Bicycle kick top play. It was Sports Center top play.
That's unreal.
Like equivalent to Sky Sports if they did top plays from the world of sports.
See, I like this. You're translating it for the British.
Yeah. Mate, literally, I'll show you that play, and you're welcome for the shout out, Andre, as well.
Momo's gonna do the equivalent now. Oh, really.
And speaking of iconic plays too, like what have been some of your best moments as a 7-year veteran, right?
I think going into year 7 now.
Year 7.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite moments that you've had in the league?
Oh man!
Don't mention the trophy.
We'll start off winning a championship, second year in the league, first year with the Wave. I made a very hard decision between Milwaukee and Baltimore back then, and Baltimore had just won the last 3 championships, and I decided to stay in the Midwest for some other reasons, and ended up being the right decision because we won a championship. So that's obviously a great memory. Great save, Brandon. But a few hat tricks in the league, which obviously feel great. Then just to go back to last year when we beat Monterey, we lost the first game at home to them in playoffs. They were 25-0 at that time, I think, and then we went to Monterey and did the unthinkable. Honestly, no one in the league expected us to go there and win twice, and we ended up beating them in the first one, and then in the mini game we beat them in golden goal to get through, which was insane. Crazy. I watched the video back now, and it gives you chills because no one expected. I think even us, we went in there obviously wanting to win, but they were 25-0.
Yeah,
and we beat them twice.
25-0 and got them twice.
Yeah, because we had to beat them once to tie it up, and then it goes to a mini game.
They weren't happy about that after the game.
They were not. Some of our boys a bit carried away.
That makes it a little bit sweeter, though.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, some of our boys got a bit carried away with the celebrations, and they were obviously expecting a championship that year, and we had to get out of there sharpish.
Quick.
Yeah, for real.
It's the quickest Alex ever ran.
I was cramping up all of a sudden the cramp went away and I was running.
Still got the ice on and
one shoot.
Yeah.
Getting out of there.
Goosebumps thinking about that win. It really was great memory.
But of course, the biggest achievement's going to happen this season. We don't know what you're going to cook, but I know you're going to decide.
We'll see. Go on, Jay. Here we go. This is what we want to see.
The breakaway.
That's what we want to see. It's unlucky.
Fake shot.
Ooh,
good.
Off the deflection, great.
Let's go.
The gear with the block.
Let's get there.
Didn't have to use his
How
body.
quick the double comes.
Perfect. Yeah, right away.
Wow.
He got away from it either way.
Great shot.
Still loose there. A bit foul. Yeah. Shove.
Okay, if they gave that on Abdul, and then if they did give the last one, he's going to have to start to be careful. I think he's got 3 or 4 fouls in the first half.
What happens if
we got some banners
Uh-oh.
coming
Yeah.
off?
The banner's off.
coming off. That should be a blue, right?
Shout out to that
should be a
sponsor.
blue.
Yeah.
extra
They
time.
stop paying. Take them off. Take them
Should be a
off.
blue.
Oh, go on, lad.
Is that Randy?
Here we go,
Well
here we
done,
go.
ball. We got to go forward, man.
Again, just that defensive block of the Savage, being rather savagely. I'd say just how great they're being on point and not allowing anything
He's
to
done well
afflict
to
it.
flick that. He's done well. That would have been a 3-line violation.
Yeah.
See, when we're over the yellow or a black, as it is black, you don't want to go back behind it because you just run the risk of a 3-line violation again.
Good ball, Marco.
Love that, Marco.
Yes.
Oh, come on,
Right
found
back
it.
to it.
Go on.
Look at
Oh,
Oof.
I was already celebrating.
Oh,
Marquito.
man.
Marco
Thought that
Fabian.
was for sure.
Oh, that was close.
You know what, as well, I love the play from Q, the extra pass.
Yeah.
he had,
Yeah.
or,
Yep.
You know, a lot of people are going to shoot in that scenario. He's done very well to find Marco, one touch, almost put the goalie down as well. It's
We're
a
knocking on the door.
They're right there.
Trying to get the
They're
next
right
one.
there.
little more
And they
clinical.
steal this one and win again. And here comes the Strikers. Shot.
Munir looking sharp again.
That's where you see a lot more, right? A lot more of Marco Fabian being integrated into the game of play, and they're dangerous when that happens.
Yeah.
How old's Munir?
Munir, I think he's like 25, 26.
So he's got, after his rookie season, he's going to have a lot
Yeah.
lot more seasons in him.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting. His ceiling is high, is what I'll say. Is that
Strong
how
as
good he
Knox,
could be.
too.
Very strong. Moroccan lad.
Yeah,
Very
they're
strong,
all
man.
skillful.
Yeah.
3 minutes, yo. 3 minutes. Fake shot.
Well done, Marco.
Man,
Marco
Chihuahua
with
has
the
a
block.
quick trigger. They're ready to shoot from anywhere.
Yeah. They know their
Give him
field
any
better
space.
than most. This is good though. 5 behind the ball. Keep them at 6. Nick one before halftime. Perfect scenario. Hopefully. Well done. Oi.
Well, and called a foul on that one, too, yeah.
Down 6-1, the temptation would probably be to start to be a little more undisciplined. And so kudos to them for just continuing
Yeah,
to get back,
that's true.
continuing to put pressure and just doing the little things.
Yeah, for sure.
Touch.
Almost with the restart, and 2 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the half. All rather a Chihuahua side, but
Good
you know,
double
there's been stints of really good play
Go
from
on
the
to-
Strikers, and they strike one there, and it's
Deflection.
deflected off a defender. Back to Stinson, fakes inside, still going, pokes it all the way through.
Nice
Appears to be a foul.
Another foul.
Official calls that one right away.
Yeah. It's good to see Jay on the ball again, drawing a foul. Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, you got to add a roll in. You got to add one in just in case they give a card.
Oh, yeah.
Got to add a roll. Stinson knows
Is that
what
what
he's
you?
doing.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
like?
I'll add about 10 rolls. I won't even get fouled. I'll be rolling. All right, let's see what we go for here.
Got
I
the
reckon he-
2-minute warning here.
Yeah,
He's leaving it off. Back heel pass. Stinson once again has a
Go on,
defender
let's see if
right
we
on
can
top
cut.
of him. Goes with his
Ooh.
left, takes a shot. It's deflected, bounces once. And now
Straight.
back into the header. Stinson, and the
It's
official
not a
calls a
foul,
foul.
man.
There was a foul there.
So weak,
Foul, free
man.
kick.
I don't think anyone on Chihuahua even asked for that for a foul.
Referee knows the Empire's coming back in.
Hey, under 2 minutes, a lot can still happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, important to stay locked in here defensively, you know. Seeing how clinical Chihuahua can be, so get a stop here, maybe get one more chance before the half.
Good steal here. And
Double from Andy again. Oh,
official's right over then. Doesn't call a foul. It's still loose.
my God.
Oof. Luckily enough, that one doesn't go into the back of the net. But a minute and 20 seconds left here. 6-1 the scoreboard, and they finally call a call in favor of the Empire Strikers with a minute and 23 left to go here. Quick restart here.
Oh.
Stinson looking to go ahead and overstep it here.
Man,
Aguirre looking
End to end.
out of bounds and restart here for the Savage.
Our practice field is not a lot bigger than Savage's, so tonight, but excited to see our guys on the bigger fields that you typically see around MASL. I haven't
Yeah.
played in Toyota Arena yet myself in 7 years in the league, but I know it's one of the bigger arenas, and I think we're going to be quite a dangerous team at home on that big field.
That's beautiful. And if you're tuning in, make sure you head out there
Yes.
Friday night. Stinson, once again, showing his talents, still pushing forward. Shot deflected, back again in favor of the Strikers. Stinson putting the ball into that corner. It's going to bounce off and a little nice nudge and
Oh.
shove. Reyes goes down.
Give him a little elbow.
Goalkeeper's attacking.
Let's play on.
A little bit of maybe inexperience off the boards there. It's hard to read off the boards. In all these arenas, all the boards play a little bit different. Some play really firm, the ball flies off it. Some, the ball will die off it.
Yeah.
It's hard getting used to. Important for me, every time I go to a different arena, I go out there, kick the ball off the board.
Ball still loose there. 45 seconds left.
behind
Here
the ball,
comes
boys.
Savage,
Get it,
passing
get
the
it.
equator of the field and opening up to the right-hand side, opening back in the middle. Sees it there, and it's right into the hands of the goalkeeper. But a great opportunity and pass there by the Savage with 34 seconds left onto the clock. Long throw here by Gomez doesn't go anywhere, and it's still deflected into the middle part of the field, and it goes even further back into the goalkeeper. No, defender. Great look for the strikers. They're putting a lot of pressure. Fabian looking to go ahead and steal this one. Still going. Poked away, but the official says it's a foul and a free kick.
It's just not landing for us at the moment.
Yeah, just not getting the bounce of the ball, rubber to green. Not yet. Hopefully in the second half.
They were able, though, to stop the bleeding, so they were able to go ahead and
Yeah.
stop into that, stealing away. 12 seconds left here. An opportunity for the
come on,
strikers
get a
to
good
go
chance.
ahead and
Go,
get that
Mama,
one
go on.
going.
Hit
Goes
it,
off the
Mama.
wall. Has someone there, but a great sliding tackle defensively. 5 seconds left here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to head into halftime with a 6-1 lead in favor of the Savage. Boys, your thoughts?
That's been intense.
Yeah.
Very intense. Not quite what I expected from the first half here, but anything can happen in the second half.
100%. I mean, yeah, you know, not an ideal scoreline from Empire's perspective, but, you know, we'll look to come out in the second half and get the first one. And we've had our chances, you know, just taking those chances. You know, Reynoso's made a few great saves, so has Brandon. But if we could have taken two of those chances, you know,
It'd be right back in it.
6-3, yeah.
It feels closer. If we didn't have the scoreline in the top left, it feels very even at the moment. I think that quarter was close.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
the lads are going to be very up for this next one.
Yeah.
And you guys are wanting to stick around too for the halftime show because we have the president of MASL, Jeff Berman, going to be joining us. So super excited to have him on the show, share what's going on at a much deeper level, and also.
Are you looking for inspiration? The FYI podcast delivers stories of inspiring individuals like the Strikers, Marco Fabian, Momo, and their remarkable personal journeys.
Because you're going to see people from all parts of life. They're us, everyday people facing everyday obstacles, and how they overcome them is a blueprint for all of us to learn from.
If you want to be inspired, subscribe to the FYI podcast.
Wind 6 0, runway 26 right, right on.
Now with Jeff Burham, the president of the MASL. So Jeff, we'd just love to hear from you. What what are some exciting things that are going on around the league right now in the MASL?
Well, after the first half, I think it's the exciting pieces. We're beta testing a lot of new technology. Obviously, tonight we've had some glitches in the system. We're obviously working on all those things. But, I mean, listen, if we're going to grow this league and we're going to make changes, we got to take elements of risk at time. And I'm really excited of what we're going to be able to do this season. We'll be able to pull off these broadcasts. We'll be able to run commercials. We'll be able to have major marketing brands involved. It's a great growth time in the MASL.
Incredible. And I know you were also just at Sportel Monaco, and I know there's some really exciting things coming ahead. Is there anything you can let us in on just your time there and anything that could transpire?
Well, I met this great young man, Jack Downer, over here in Monaco.
I'll take that as the highlight of Sportel.
We got a lot of exciting things. We've got a lot of partnerships that we're really trying tonight. The technology, the sports betting, the next bets. We were only 3.5 point underdog. I'd like to see the Strikers get back and make it a better second half. But listen, this league is growing. The excitement of the game can't be matched anywhere in the world. I believe it. The owners in this league believe it. We have a great fan base. They just got to hang with us as we start this inaugural season of real growth. There's going to be glitches like tonight, but the vision of the owners in the league, our chairman Shep Messing, JP, Commissioner Keith Tozer, and the other great owners in the league are really, really pushing to take this sport to a new and higher level.
And something I've even seen just interacting with the different GMs and owners and teams, it's really amazing just to see the heart and the love even for their own communities. Can you even just tell us how MASL, even more than most leagues, are really impacting the communities that they're in?
Well, hopefully we'll get to see the commercial in the second half. Hopefully we'll have less glitches. But listen, no professional sports league makes more appearances than the MASL. The Strikers alone almost made 100 appearances last year in elementary schools, hospitals. It's just a phenomenal opportunity to inspire the youth of this world. And, that's why I'm involved in the league. I really believe that young players like Alex and, can really make a difference in the lives of kids, inspire them to chase their dreams like they've chased theirs. And that's really the goal of these young men in our communities.
And Alex, I know it feels good to be called young.
He hasn't heard that for a while.
Just made his day right there.
Take that one and put it in my pocket.
And Jack, what was it like for you being in Monaco and getting to meet Jeff out there?
I mean, Sportel is a massive sporting conference. Obviously, it's huge in Europe, but internationally. And I was going around, it's Bundesliga, La Liga, everyone there. And I saw Jeff's stand, Empire Strikers with MASL. It really drew me in because I didn't know too much of arena soccer. And when I saw it, they had clips playing. I was immediately hooked. Goals, goals, goals. And it turns out that these goals were all from the same game. I was like, no way. And I got talking to Jeff and, he invited me out here and it's so good to see it firsthand, the amazing players. So, yeah, I think for me, obviously Sportel was great, but the highlight was leading to this and it's opening that door. And what Jeff says there was opportunity. I see that massively. And it's all about, in street football, providing opportunities for the next generation. And I think if more players know that this exists, they'll be able to use it as a pathway. You don't just have to play 11-a-side. You can actually play something way more fun.
All right, we'll be back right after this moment.
shoots, he scores!
What's up, soccer fans? This is the MASL in 5. I'm Alex Bastiavansky. Great to see you again. I've only got 5 minutes to get you caught up on all that's gone down in the league over the past week, so let's go.
Marquez moving to his right. He shoots, and another goal! Kansas City goal! It is Ramon Palmer from Riyad Marquez.
The MASL season kicked off last weekend with the Battle of Missouri. St. Louis and KC going toe-to-toe in a home-and-home series. Friday was the opening game in St. Louis. KC was all over them like a bad rash. The Comets dominated the ambush last season. St. Louis hoping to turn the corner this year, but the visitors were dominant in the first game, beating them 8-3. Leonardo Acosta has started the season on fire. As a rookie last season, he averaged a point per game. He is well ahead of that pace this season. 4 goals and 2 assists over the 2 games against St. Louis. Lucia Tetsani was scoring bangers for the Comets last weekend.
In front of Costa. Slammed it just wide. Tetsani won't.
Wow! What a screamer for Tetsani. To pick up the loose ball, settles it on the blue turf, fires! And that was a banger! Shazam! Comets level the game at 1.
KC also managed to take game 2 at home by an 8-4 score. Scary moment right here, though. Zach Riggett, last year's co-Golden Boot winner, scores and then goes down like a pile of bricks holding his ankle. He was down for a bit, finally, though, did walk off and managed to continue the game. Big sigh of relief there for KC. Okay, games coming up this weekend. Chihuahua taking on the Empire Strikers. Chihuahua, of course, back-to-back Ron Newman Cup champions. And they've got Hugo Puentes back in the lineup this season. Last year's leading scorer for them, who scored this beautiful clincher against Kansas City to win the title last year with just a $1.35 left on the clock. He is expected to lead the way for the Savage once again this year. But Marco Fabian returns for the Empire Strikers. He was the co-Golden Boot winner with Zach Riggett last year, 35 goals. Can't wait to see what Marco's going to do with the full season of indoor soccer under his belt. KC in Milwaukee to face the Wave. This game will be on CBS Sports Golazo on Saturday. Kickoff at 7:05 Eastern. 2 old school rivals. KC was 3-0 against the Wave last season and knocked them out of the playoffs. Ian Bennett back in the lineup for the Milwaukee Wave. IV26, the Canadian assassin, 22 goals, 5 assists last season for the Wave. Okay, Tacoma in San Diego to face the Sockers. Last season, San Diego on paper was dominant, 5-1 against the Stars, but Tacoma really got it going towards the end of the season. We are excited, though, to see Sebastian Mendez for the first time in a Sockers uniform, acquired from the Texas Outlaws. Last year, 23 goals, 15 assists, second in scoring for Texas. But Nick Pereira, the legend, returns for the Stars. Last season, get this, 39 points in just 13 games for the MVP from 2 seasons ago. Finally, Harrisburg taking on Baltimore on Sunday. The Blast 5-2 against the Heat last year. Both teams had rough seasons. Baltimore finished 5th in the East, missing the playoffs. While Harrisburg, a season they like to forget, they finished 7th in the Eastern Conference. Time to take a look at some of the top plays from the last week now.
Able to poke in front of Costa. Slammed it just wide. Tetsani won't.
Wow! What a screamer for Tetsani.
Score is now buried, trying to add 2. The final seconds. Ramirez with 3 seconds left.
You gotta be
one home.
kidding me! Another one! Save this game for the Comets.
Almeida.
There's another one.
By him again, but this one will make it 5-2. The second for Varela.
Handball, call, chest. And here comes SK with a shot and a goal!
Take it as your target forwards and 2 defensive runners.
Oh, there's Riggett! How did he do that?
Driven off the glass, rebounding to the near side, and it is Varela who sends one in. Now a rebound shot and another goal by St. Louis. Tetsani trying to pick up the loose ball, settles it on the blue turf, fires, and that was a banger. Shazam! Comets Alexandro.
And of course, you can stay up to date on everything that's going on in the MASL all throughout the season with great feature stories, the latest news, statistics, by checking out the league's official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalries, unforgettable moments, and new stars. Get your ticket excitement, because this season, the action is non-stop.
Welcome back to the second half, and we are ready, hopefully, to get back into some incredible action. But Alex, if you were in that locker room, why do you think that Obasi would be saying to the team?
Man, I think Jose touched on it. You know, we did stop the bleeding. I think Obasi will, I don't want to say back to basics, but let's see if we can match Chihuahua's energy with five-bandable. You know, we talked about it, Jack talks about it every time it happens. They're so quick at getting five-bandable. They're so quick at seeing an opportunity to double, you know, and when it's on the boards or whatever, and send the second guy to win it. If we can try and match their energy there, which I don't think we've been far off at all. Five behind the ball as quick as we can, and then maybe just be a little bit more clinical with our chances. Try and get our playmakers on the ball, you know. Let's get Justin on the ball a bit more, Gerardo, Marco, you know, letting his right foot fly. I know Jack still wants to see his hat trick, so
Marco's getting it.
It's coming.
Yeah. Would you say the smaller pitch makes it hard for players like Justin because they haven't got enough space for the one-on-ones? Is that why it's so easy
MASL TV, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of games coming this year, a lot of incredible content. So thank you for joining in on this stream. I know there's others as well on Rumble, on Twitch, many others. But if you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for MASL TV. Looks like the second half is now underway.
We're right underway with Hugo Puentes kicking things off, and the Empire Strikers looking to go ahead and cut into this deficit that they currently have. It's a 6-1 lead for Chihuahua, but we've been mentioning it throughout the broadcast, and a lead here in MASL can evaporate in a heartbeat. And in a heartbeat, he gets that one away from his feet. Back into play we go. Player goes down. Official said it's a foul, a free kick.
There's a foul there. There's already been a couple. I see a feisty second half coming up here. I see Berto already whacked Puentes. Puentes kind of gave him the finger and pointed at him. Momo's just picked up a foul in the first 30 seconds. So
not going to go down easy.
No, as long as it's not Abdul with any more fouls.
Yeah.
How many he got now?
I think he's got 3 or 4.
3. So what is the limit?
You're asking the wrong guy. I think 6 in a game is a blue card.
Okay.
Maybe 4.5 and 6 in a game. Don't quote me on that.
Here's Abdul. He had given this one away.
Can't count above 6.
And back to Stinson, putting that one on top. Great shield, picks this one up, tries to go against the wall, but very well defended there by Carlos Hernandez, who already has a goal in this one. This one finds the feet of Empire player. Strike it from the distance. It's off of a defender and back into play as the Strikers looking to go ahead and get back into this one. Stinson. Leave this one on. Here's Andy Reyes, the veteran, looking to go ahead and put it on the corner. Reynoso's off. The line is still loose there. Chested down one bounce and back into play to the feet of the Savage.
It's a great ball by Andy into the corner. That's what we want to see a bit more of. And then it just shows you the size of the field here as well. You won't see many players shooting from right around the halfway line in any game this year. But in Chihuahua, it's not that far. So, you know, Alan barely crossed the halfway line there and he's looking to shoot. Love to see it.
Very active, aren't they? On the second half, in the first couple of minutes of this one, are the Strikers see if the second goal rather of the night for them might be Lumen. But Chihuahua Savage looking to go ahead and do everything they can to stop that one. Here's goalkeeper Brandon Gomez with a long throw. Headed off, and it's going to be a restart on the top.
Is that top of the box, hopefully?
Yeah. I believe so, yep. Right away. Yeah. We'll have a restart from the top here. Getting closer to this one is the Empire Strikers see if they could cut here. Marquito Fabian leaning close. See, they leave it off to him. No, it's a shot from there. Goalkeeper able to go ahead and get a deflection.
So close.
Back to Fabian. Still lose. Opportunity for the Strikers to cut here. We'll see if he leaves it off. He does.
Hit it.
Shoots it. It goes over the crossbar, but Robert Palmer is.
We want it over the line, not the crossbar, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they were finding their moments, had some great opportunities there.
It's Aguirre with the left foot there. It's a great shot. Reynoso again, another big save.
Keep coming, right? The momentum, the aggressiveness of it, right? You put them in that corner and you keep them knocking just exactly the way they did in the first quarter.
And the press, we already got the ball back.
It's a good start from the Strikers. Great start from us.
You got a Bassi on the team too.
Get this shot and it's deflected.
Randy Gerardo's made a great run across there. He's looking for Randy to find him so he can shoot first time from just outside the box.
You see the urgency now, though, right?
Shame you didn't see
it
100%.
when they're coming in, they're taking themselves out. It's there.
And they brought some great intensity already so far in this half, so hopefully they can just keep this up and get a good mentality change.
Come on.
Stinson to Marquito. Shoots it. It goes over, but Fabian again getting himself involved in the play, boys.
Might be what breaks a deadlock here, like a one-touch pass to a one-time shot. So, you know, stopping the chance for Savage to get that double.
Yeah, anything more and they're on you.
Yeah, it needs to be a quick play. It's a good tackle. It's not a foul.
Good.
Great call. No call by the referee. Here's Brandon looking for a long kick once again. Doesn't get there. It's back into the play of the Savage, but stolen in by the Empire. Here come the Strikers looking to go ahead and cut the lead back and possibly get a second. One shot's going to be taken from distance, deflected and recovered very well. Done so by Cesar Ruiz. and handed this one up by Tovar. Tovar not able to go ahead and get a clear control of this one, and it's stolen away back again by who? The Strikers. The Savage. They pass the equator of the field. They have numbers that they wanted. They go ahead and leave it off to take a shot. It's off the wall. Still loose there.
Good.
And very well defended in the back by the Empire Strikers and cleared this one away.
Wow.
Fortunate there are the Strikers to have Chihuahua missed this one, but I mean they could go ahead and create something out of nothing in a heartbeat. And here come once again trying to create something out of nothing. Other Strikers leave things off. It's a little bit behind. Still loose there. And headed away. Back into possession of the Strikers. The ball's being fought for there in the equator of the field, but it's been possession of the team on and wide. The team attacking from right to left. Fakes the shot, still going there. Now takes the shot!
Oh! Get you one, baby! Go!
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes.
Gotta shoot, man.
Golazo!
Gotta shoot.
Goal by Abdul. Cuts into this lead, and now a 4-goal lead, y'all.
Here we go. It's a fast
cooking.
One at a time, boys. That's Ciro with the assist. He cuts in. I think this might be his first shift of the game. He cuts in on the right foot, takes an early shot. You know, Abdul's there, back post.
Perfect position.
You hear coaches say it time and time again, get to the back post, and that's where Abdul was to tap that in.
Hey, boys, that's what we need to see. We need to see some more of that. Hopefully that can get a little more.
Here we go.
Right here. Off the wall. Oh, man. Just wide. But they're knocking.
I thought that went in, man.
I don't know if you can feel this at home, but that intensity, that momentum, you can feel that.
It's there.
You can feel that.
100%.
I'm just saying it's because Abdul's from London.
Man, these English boys taking all the credit.
I'll give them all the credit. Let's go.
They have cut back into this one. It's 6-2 now, 4-goal lead. 1 goal, makes things extremely interesting. The thing that it's fortunate for the Strikers is the fact that they were able to get this back into this lead with less than 3-4 minutes into the third quarter. So a lot of time still here, even though the call gets called against them.
Big thing here is going to be, feel the momentum with the Strikers right now. How long can we keep this momentum, right? Keep Chihuahua off the scoreboard, maybe get another one, but just how long can we keep winning the ball back quickly and creating good chances? Interesting as well. I think we've maybe changed goalie. I think I see Brian in there now.
I think I saw that as well, yeah.
Either way, it's restarted here. 10:50 to go here, folks. Thank you so much for joining us here on a beautiful Friday night. We're bringing you some Major Arena Soccer League, the first game of the year for the Empire Strikers. So hello from wherever you're tuning in, but it's a 8-goal affair, and the Strikers have been able to go ahead and cut back into this one. It's fought in the middle, taken down, and the official right on top of that one. That's a foul without a doubt here, don't you think, Jack?
We'll have to give it to them, I guess. I guess they can have that.
It's a reluctant yes.
No more.
That's a foul. I don't like how Puente's getting up asking for a card, though. I think it's a foul.
You picked them up, huh?
Yeah, we're going to see it right
Said hello right there.
Yeah, just too slow, unfortunately.
Left tap.
Yeah.
Just a little love tap.
Where you see, Hugo Puentes, he's fired up from the game already, but he seems to be chirping away at the Strikers. Either way, it's going to be a restart here. 2 men on the wall, Reyes and Stinson. They open that wall up real fast. It's going to be lost and put into the back of the net.
Can't happen, man.
This responds so fast.
Yeah, right into that one. It goes 7 now for Chihuahua. It's put into the back of the net. We lost it on frame, but either way, it's a set piece, and it's now back to a 7-2 lead.
It was so fast, even the camera couldn't pick it up.
Yeah. He's absolutely shanked that. Escalante taking the free kick on his left foot. He's kicked it into the ground, and it's bobbled through the box.
That's the luck we need.
That's
the luck we need.
He's not meant that pass, for one. Obasi's going to be very upset about that one, too. He'll be watching that one back.
Hey, and one thing's for sure, too, just the absolute level of action and excitement that is constant here. And so if you want all the action, all the excitement, go to MASLsoccer.com. It's your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. All the action, anything you would want, MASLsoccer.com.
And when there's 9 goals already, there's a lot of highlights. So it's worth checking out.
Lots of highlights.
There's still a lot to go here, and there's still a lot to play for the Strikers.
Everything to play for still.
Yeah.
Realistically, we've gone. This is one of the toughest opening games for the season.
Yeah.
I think if we can just close the deficit, close it now, we can really prove.
This is a great test. First game of the season for Strikers, I think it will help us having this tough of a first game, no matter how the result ends. Hopefully we're obviously still hoping to come out with a win, but going forward, having played Chihuahua first games, it's not a bad thing.
9:55 left to play in the third quarter, and the Strikers looking to go ahead and do everything they can on their will to cut into this lead, and that starts off with the pressure they're putting on here. Good pressure on the ball. See if they steal this one, and when they do, a player goes down, and the official calls a foul.
It's a silly foul if you ask me. I don't know if he did foul him or not, but if he did foul him, it's a bit of a silly one. I don't think he was getting out of there with the ball.
Here we see there Arbolo Luevano pointing out exactly where he claims to have gotten hurt. Either way, it's a quick restart here for the Savage. See if the Strikers are able to go ahead and put the pressure on. They do. They have an opportunity on the wing. It's tucked shot. Deflected, still loose. Unfortunate enough for the Striker, that one goes over and out of play, but the Savage are striking again here, boys.
You can't sleep. A single moment, and they're striking.
Yeah. You got to know where your man is in the box, something that was been told to me from my coaches in the past. The last goal and then that chance, they just when you're in your box, find your man, wrap up, Yeah. Shout out Tenzin Ramper, our assistant back in Milwaukee. He was one of the best at it. Knowing where his guy is, he's always within arm's reach and literally wrapping up in the box. You have to do it.
You can't take those chances.
No.
Less than 9 to go, but The Strikers are able to go ahead and steal this one, rolling over to his left. See if he decides to hand it off. He does. Marco Fabian is right there if he wants it. No, decides to go ahead and go even further back. Ball's placed on top. It's going to take a bounce. Still bouncing. Now able to go ahead and finally kiss the floor. And the equator of the field is handed off to Gomez. He's playing out of it like a sixth defender. Still loose there. Ooh, an opportunity by Munir once again to possibly get a second goal of the night. But nothing coming out of that one. Here come...
The second goal's coming from.
Yeah, they're knocking.
He's looking hungry.
And it starts
Go
off
on.
with Munir. Yeah,
Oh,
almost
he's
stealing this
nicking
one
it.
away.
Great press
Able to
from
go
him.
ahead and put some pressure on it here. It goes all the way back to the goalkeeper and clear this one out of danger. Bounce, and recovered by
good
Gomez.
tackle.
He's off of his line, decides to go ahead and leave this one off.
Yeah, let's go.
And here they come once again. The Strikers looking to cut into the lead. Left over by Aguirre. Aguirre stepping on this one, opens things wide.
Go on.
Here's Oliveira still going forward, still going. Ball stolen away. Fisher says no foul. It's
This work is
2v2.
dangerous.
Here they come.
Good
Oh,
tackle.
very well
Hey.
defended by
Yeah,
Aguirre.
oh.
He's left on the
Get
ground, and then
Good,
once again defending very well by the Strikers.
Had to get that.
Excellent.
Had
Excellent
to get
defending.
that.
Done very well there.
Nah, the lads are up for it.
They're trying
just
to
need
use
it to fall for
the
us.
lines, but as soon as striker player is on the ball, automatically 2 players from the Savage on him. Here they come once again. Stolen opportunity for the Strikers. No, and it goes back into possession of the Mexican side, the Savage of Chihuahua. Here they come. Ball's in the middle. It's still loose. Goalkeeper able to go ahead and control this one. See who gets put pressure. Stinson. Stinson, no. It's still loose there. Momo on top of it. Stinson still going. There's been a lot of back and forth on this one from the Strikers, but either way, it's been a game that's been in control for the most part in terms for Chihuahua of the scoreboard. I think, Jake, like you mentioned before, right? If you take the score, it's pretty
It
even.
looks even. It looks even. Fairly contested. They've just been
Come
so
once again,
clinical
Chihuahua.
and good.
Oh.
Good. As I say that, I curse them. They weren't so clinical.
Yeah. That was an opportunity for the Savage. They were able to go ahead and possibly get a little too cute with it there with that little back heel. and
Yeah,
They were able to go
I
ahead and
agree.
put that one up,
Thought I
but
saw
the
this.
flag goes into the field of play.
Someone's thrown a challenge flag.
Challenge.
so-
Talk to us about here, Alex,
Oh.
how this works out here.
Please,
You-
teach me about it
We
as
were
well.
talking about the new implementations, new rules.
Yeah,
This is one of the rather new ones.
So within the last year or two, they started introducing this challenge flag. Coach gets one per game. that You
Okay.
can throw if you see something that the refs might have missed, or a decision, or if they give something you don't think
So
it
it's
was.
a one-time use of VAR equivalent.
Yeah, and I believe in the past it was you use it, you lose it no matter what, if you're right or wrong.
Okay.
I think now they've changed it.
Hey guys, we'll be back in just one moment, right after this word.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back, utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalries, unforgettable moments, and new stars rising, the MASL delivers excitement every week. Get your tickets now and be part of the excitement, because this season, the action is non-stop.
Welcome back. The action continues. Down 7-2 Empire Strikers. They are keeping the energy alive, though. And I think there's still a chance here. Like you said, flurries can happen in an instant. What are you saying to your teammates right now?
It's tough, man. You know, a 5-goal deficit is no easy feat to come back from. But in MASL, we've seen crazier things happen. It's just chip away at it one at a time. I know I said that in the first half, but stop the bleeding. If you look at it this way, we conceded 2 goals in the last 12 plus 6, 20 minutes of soccer. We conceded 5 in the first quarter, and then we've only conceded 2 in the last 2 periods. So it's a good sign if we can, finish a few more of our chances. Be interesting to see if they keep this big of a lead when, Abasi starts thinking about going to 6 attacker.
They all just showed a blue.
Okay, they've given a blue for something. There was a challenge flag thrown. I don't know what.
It had to be for a Chihuahua player, right? You see him stepping
And that's what the challenge is for, right?
So it was our challenge.
It's a successful challenge from Strikers.
So that's a Bassi.
Power play.
Come on.
Someone's seen something.
Power play.
I love that.
It can be literally like if a player sees something really obvious. Coach might not even see it, and you can say, "Hey, I've just seen this." Challenge for
if anyone's seeing it, it's a Bassi. Come on.
And I know most on these streams probably know what a power play is, but for those who don't, can you just fill us in? What happens in a power play?
Yeah, it's 2-minute man down. So Chihuahua gets penalized here. They have to put a man in the box. Whoever committed whatever the penalty was, and Strikers will be up 5 against 4 if we bring the goalie out, 6 against 4 for the next 2 minutes. If we score, then their guy will come back out. But we have basically 2 minutes to get on the scoreboard here.
See if they make it happen.
Let's see if they could do it quickly here, fighting forward in the corner still. But like we mentioned before, right? As soon as the player gets there, 2 Savage player gets there, the official calls a foul.
Abdul, I'd love to see Abdul's foul count because I think 6 is a blue.
And you think he's at 4, right?
I think he might be at 5 now.
He might be at 5. Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Something to definitely pay attention. But as we see, the Savage player, where no player wants to be in the penalty box, as the Strikers looking to go ahead and take advantage of the power play in any way, shape, or form. See if they could go ahead and cut into this lead. The ball now in the hands of Brandon Gomez. Limited to the Cappy Brandon Palmer. See if they are able to go ahead and make something happen out of here. Now Brandon able to go ahead and join the attack here. See if they give it to him. They do here. Again, one man on top. Ball's possibly going to be lost here. Back into possession of Brandon Gomez. He leaves this to Marquito Fabian. Here's Fabian, the Mexican international, hands it off once again to the captain. Here's Stinson. Opportunity for the Strikers here. Back to Fabian. They have extra numbers here. Fabian faking it with his right. He's it off. Stinson shot deflected, and it's going to be a free kick restart here for the Strikers.
That's what we want to see. Stinson shooting, Marco getting involved.
I want to see the keeper shooting.
Yeah, it's risky bringing up a goalie on a power play, but I mean, it gives you that another extra man. Effectively, we're playing 6 versus 4 versus 5 versus 4. So.
And when I watch training, he's got a rocket on him.
Yeah,
he has a rocket, secret weapon.
Yeah. And the power play too. You want the ball at the feet of Fabian and Justin both. Like they're incredible weapons, and especially in these type of moments.
Here we go. We're getting the goal
off
now.
Here. Ball's gonna be played against to Stinson. Rolls it at once. Hands it off to Marco Fabian. Here's Marquito. He gives it out to Brandon. Ball on top of Duel. Not able to go ahead and control the way he wanted to, and the ball's gonna be in possession of the Savage. Minutes are taken away from the power play. 5:40 left here, and the official appears to have blown the whistle here.
Time to do a timeout.
Yeah,
give their players more of a
break. Timeout.
It's a good time to take a timeout. Yeah, we got 4 guys defending, tired. If you can cut that 2 minutes in half, get a 2-minute break, let them get their lungs back.
Yeah.
And there's some incredible players in this league. I know we've seen the Savages. They have some incredible raw talent, veterans, strikers. Obviously, Fabian, Justin, so many great players. But across the league in general, there are all-stars in all of the different teams across the country. And so this year, the All-Star Game, the MASL All-Star Game, will be headed to Utica, New York on February 12th, 2025. So follow MASL on social media for updates on the tickets for the All-Star Game, for the rosters and more. It's going to be a star-studded, packed, incredible night, so you won't want to miss it, and all of the details leading up to that special night.
Alex, you got the call up for it yet, mate?
Mate, I was invited to the one in. Why do you look so surprised?
No, I'm excited. Hey, I'm about to buy the ticket. I thought he was gonna say no.
It was during COVID. You know what happened? You're gonna love this.
Okay, here we go.
Get invited to Kansas for the All-Star Game. I'm like honored to get that invite. Like so excited. It's during COVID, so we had to do a lot of stuff leading up. Testing, making sure we were staying safe. Fly to Kansas, can't wait. First thing we do, get to the hotel, test.
Failed.
Positive.
No.
Oh. I was the first one. Everyone was testing as soon as they get there. I was
zero.
first one. They're like, go to your hotel room right now.
And that was it.
and that was it. And then they rented me a car and I had to drive home.
Oh, no. Don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, 8-hour drive.
Hey, get on the pitch ASAP and earn your spot for this year. I want to see it.
Brutal, man. I was honoured and to get the call up. But
mate, the All-Star match must be great. So they do it once a year.
They do it. I don't know if they've done it every year for like the last 10 years, or whatever, but every now and then a team kind of hosts it, and it's a great event because they obviously they pick a very talented group, and might not have the intensity of a regular game. They want to win, don't get me wrong. Not usually they might do West teams versus East teams or whatever, but it's a bit more showboaty.
I got to see that one.
Yeah,
I got to see it. Oh, good read.
Stolen away from Stinson here, and the opportunity
It.
stopped.
Crossbar.
Stop the woodwork, but back to the feet of Marco Fabian. Fabian lays it off here, and again the Strikers with a power play and an opportunity to go ahead and cut into this lead and possibly make it a 4-goal score. Stinson cuts, still there. Fabian receives with his right, hands it off with the outside part of his foot. Back to Fabian, see if he has options. Takes a shot, does. Deflected still. Back to Stinson. Off the wall, no, still there. Defended very well momentarily by the Savage. The official says no foul. Interesting no call there.
Very interesting.
We haven't got a clock here. I don't know how long's left, but...
Keeper Diego Reynoso going away with it with his long throw. Stolen away momentarily. Still battling for it in the corner. And the official says it's going to be a free kick in favor of the Strikers. And they got to move it along here. Power play still moving, but that player could possibly come back into the field of play any second now.
Just see there, like, they're on a man down, Chihuahua. You got 4 guys out there against our 5. Ball gets pinned in the corner, and you got all 4 of their players right around the ball.
Yeah.
That's where their head's at. Like, it's such an attacking defensive player.
And that one gets put into the back of the net, folks. 8 goals to 2. Goal scored by Hugo Puentes. He had been wanting to get into the back of the net, but like you mentioned, Brandon is put on top of the goalkeeper. Empty net.
You see where that goal came from? It was the end of the power play. He came out the box.
Yeah.
The ball was passed across right as he came out the box. So when 2 minutes is up, they literally just let you back on.
So
Fuentes was the one in the box.
Wow.
Passed the ball as he came out. It's just really, really unfortunate timing.
Such unfortunate.
That's where you got to be aware, because there'll be a clock in the stadium showing you the.
So with everything going on, you also have to monitor.
You've got to look at the clock. Yeah. Once it's down to like 10, because you could be deep attacking, and then if the ball ends up in a goalie's hands, he comes out the box. He runs through on a bigger pitch. It's crazy sometimes how it happens.
8 goals to 2 now in favor of the Savage. 4.5 left in the third quarter. But, any step by the Strikers to go ahead and cut back into this one, a goal or 2, you're making things right back interesting. What's going to be deflected out of play and in favor of the Savage, because it'll be restart from the top.
Top of the box here. Need to get a stop.
It's unfortunate, right? When the Strikers seem to have got the momentum back on their side, and here come the Savage.
And so many advantages to bring in the keeper out to get numbers, but man, the danger of what happens when the other team gets that ball.
Yeah. What's going to be deflected back? Shot.
Wow,
Great save by Brandon.
What a save.
Brian's in net now.
Oh, yeah. What a great save there by goalkeeper of the Empire Strikers. But it's still an 8-2 lead and a free kick in favor of the Savage.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
On this one, it's Carlos Hernandez. Already has a goal to his name.
Great save.
4:15 to go. Getting by in this one is Roberto Escalante. He also has a goal. They leave it up to Escalante. He leaves it off once again. See, they take a shot. They do. It's way over the crossbar. Shot taken by Alvaro Nuevano, and it's going to be a goal kick restart for the Strikers. What do they have to do here, Alex, in the next 4 minutes to possibly get 1 or 2?
It's tough, we just had a power play, which is a huge opportunity to score. We unfortunately did not. We had a few good chances, a few good looks, crossbar, I think, back to 5v5 play. Oh, there's a foul. Back now to 5v5 play. Put it in the corners, I think. Get over the yellow line as quick as we can. Put it in the corners. Abasi talks about it. We got targets that will fight for it. You got Mo, Abdul, and Mooney. They'll fight. They're strong guys. I think that's maybe what we should try be doing.
2 men on the wall here. 4 minutes to go into the third quarter. First is going to go ahead and blow the whistle. They restarted here, left off in the back to Andy Reyes, back to Marco Fabian. Puts it into possibly the corner like you were mentioning here, Alex, and it's given back again, back into the equator of the field. Overlapping run, see it finds Marco Fabian. It does. It goes back to the veteran Andy Reyes. Rick puts it into the corner, but as soon as a striker player gets it, there's about 2 Savage players all over him. Here's Aguirre. See if he's able to go ahead and get away from it. He does. Here's Alan Perez looking to go again back to Aguirre. See if he gets on top of it. Still going. Still fighting for it. Perez ain't able to go ahead on top of this one, and he leaves it on to Andy Reyes. Reyes goes back to Marco Fabian, steps on it, and see if he's able to go ahead and give the folks what they paid for and get into the back of the net. Back to Brian, able to go ahead and clear this one through and do good walk put forward.
No, he
but
touched the edge of the line, no? I thought
and
he touched
it didn't happen before it crossed that line, right? Yep.
Yeah, if it's going over the 3 lines, but the player touches it out of the air, then it shouldn't be a top of the box.
Must have been close.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ref
that's
was
what,
in the right
Brian's
position to
trying
see
to
it,
argue, right?
unfortunately.
Yeah, he was. It doesn't have to be so pretty. I think sometimes we're trying too much to connect, 5, 6, 7 passes and build something really pretty.
1, 2 here, shot taken. Rebound
save.
still loose.
Wrap up in the box.
And it's put once again into the back of the net, and just like that, it is 9-2, and a goal scored there by Chihuahua Savage, and extend the lead now to 7.
It's a nice move, but there's a lot of luck in this play.
Yeah.
Shots is going wide, hits the guy. Like, it doesn't have to be pretty. Can you remember any Chihuahua goals where they connected 5, 6, 7, 8 passes?
No, right.
That was some of the most passes.
Goals.
Yeah.
And one of them was a missed shot.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It doesn't have to be pretty, man. It's never very pretty down here in Chihuahua.
9-2 now, 3 minutes left here in the quarter. Did say it was going to be a high-scoring affair. So far, 11 goals tonight, and 9 have been coming from the Chihuahua side. Here's Orozco able to go ahead and poke that one out of danger. Stinson, what a pass to himself. One touch off the wall, still loose there, back into control. Gets away with one taken down. That's a foul.
Hey, Stinson's starting
And
to cook.
see if able to go ahead and possibly get a card taken out, but we're seeing the talents that Stinson brings here, boys.
See some of it right there. Yeah, I know.
I want to check his passport. I think he's Brazilian. I want to check it.
He's got that flair.
He's got it.
He does, man. You see him in training every day, man. It's quite unbelievable, some of the stuff he does.
Does specifically against Alex?
Nah, never against me.
Ask
him.
Out there, Fabian fakes it back to Stinson.
Let's go.
They put him in the corner. Shots taken, deflected. Goalkeeper's off his line. See what they do here. Ball is going to be poked away. And what a great leaving ball here. There could be an opportunity for the Savage. Fake pass, shot taken. Goal.
Don't you sing that now. Don't you stop singing that.
I'll
do
stop
that.
right there on the request of my brother, Mr. Jack Downer. It's 10-2, guys, but just the
I think
team
we were
play
unlucky.
here.
This might be the prettiest goal we've seen today.
That was unreal.
That right there, pass to split Marco and Justin.
But the chances of it landing to their centre forward in that position when he was alone, we've been unlucky again.
Yeah.
They've capitalised
And you see how
clinically as
quickly
they do.
Get out, too. They just
They're all there.
quick to get out.
Just finish their chances.
And the decision making, so good.
Yeah, little back heel on halfway line. I don't know if you saw it in the replay.
Savage showing why they're the defending champions here, guys. And
that's it.
They're showing out 10 goals to 2, 12 goals to total here so far.
3 lines. Top of the box.
Good.
Set piece.
Yep.
Mate, that pass was crazy, though.
Yeah, it was nice. A lot of people shooting there.
Got to find some magic. Got to
Slowed
buckle
it
in.
down, didn't he?
Dig deep.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on,
This
lads.
could be Marco's moment right here.
Yep. Back into this one is Momo as you see him right in the back of that wall. Andy Reyes stepping in. See if he hands this one off. Fakes it off. Doesn't leave it to Fabian.
Almost had it.
Strike.
Marco Fabian strikes it, and the goalkeeper all over this one and punches that one out of danger.
It's a great strike.
Goalkeeper must have some good gloves to punch that. Oh, man.
Burned his knuckles, did it there with the type of power that Marco is demonstrating. Back in here is Abdul. See if he's able to go ahead and get into the score sheet once again. It's 10-2 goal score for
Come on, lads.
the Strikers are a total of 2. Reyes on top of this one. There are 2 on the wall now. Reyes steps it. Stinson takes a shot. It's deflected off a defender. Still fought for there. And be back in possession of the Savage. Here comes Chihuahua. Team all in red. But an Empire Striker player goes on. It's Reyes.
Foul against
The
us.
official says it's going to be a foul in favor of Chihuahua.
Yeah, you're not allowed to, hit someone with your nose on their elbow. Not allowed to do that.
That is a rule, isn't it? No nose hits.
I want to see it.
He kind of
I-
to his arm, maybe.
yeah, I don't know what happened.
Interesting call.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see the block count. You know, Chihuahua's made a lot of big time
That's
blocks.
true.
for
Yeah,
guys.
they have.
Yeah. He's
See,
still
Ray is
holding
still
his
taking
nose,
time
man.
to come back into this one. You've been in these type of games before, Alex. Down, multiple goals, down 8 here. Your mentality going into the fourth quarter. How do you kind of just reset things, on the pitch?
It's tough, man. You know, you just got to chip away, do the basics right. I think minimize the mistakes we're making. You know, be interesting to watch all the goals back. You know, a few come to mind straight away, but watch all the goals. Were there some unforced errors, if that's even a thing in soccer, right? Like silly mistakes that they've just capitalized on. We can get rid of those for the remainder of the game. You know, maybe we can make this look a little bit closer. But like Jack said multiple times, like you take the scoreline out, and if you watch the game for 5 minutes, it's not a 10-2 game. I don't.
Right.
Think.
Yeah.
I really don't think it is.
Which I think is positive that you get out of this one, right? If you're, Obasi, you're able to see that, right? The reaction the team had when they got conceded the first goal, the reaction the team had to start the third quarter, right? And so little few positives there and there. And
I also think we're managing to link up our football quite well. There's been moments where we've strung quite a few passes together.
Right.
Obviously, in these conditions, it's hard, but it bodes well when we're on, the bigger home pitch. I think it looks like it's going to be really exciting for the Empire. So that opening game on the 13th, I mean, I'm expecting some beautiful football from the team.
Yeah, no, 100%. I know you can kind of visualize the bigger field, what it's going to look like, but it's just a completely different game, man. It really is. Great save, Brian.
Still loose there. Boss been saved off the chest of Orozco, and Chihuahua looking to possibly get back.
Good tackle.
Get one more, and ball thrown away momentarily by the Strikers, but the ball seems to find the feet rather of a Savage player quite frequently. On top of this one now, the time's being chipped away. A minute and a half left here. Great pass, great turn. Still loose there. Ball still stuck to the feet of a Savage player and able to go ahead and hand this one off.
Stuck to the feet is the right expression. It's like glue at some point.
Yeah.
It's been that way for the last couple of minutes, and throughout the game, backheel pass, still back in possession of the Savage. All 5 players for the Strikers are behind the goal. A minute left here into the third quarter. Give and go, still goal, still left there, still loose, still shot, taken, and a great save there, sending this one over to a corner kick, but a great save by the goalkeeper of the Strikers, and it's still 10-2.
I'm not even giving him that. That little backheel flick was nice, but he meant it to go to the other guy, 100%. The guy that gave him it ran off him. He tried to give it back to him, and it just happened to go to the other Chihuahua player.
We want that luck.
Yeah,
we want
to
give us some of that.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know there's a lot of new players on the Strikers as well. So being the first game, being in trainings for a couple weeks, just this learning to gel together, learning each other's games. And so it's going to be definitely an exciting season once they start to gel together, especially starting this home opener.
Yeah, what I was impressed with as well was all the lads in training, they're all from different places, man. We got Berta from Jamaica, we got Abdul from UK, we got obviously a lot of American players, Mexican players. So I think not only are they new players, we're bringing a lot of new cultures by the looks of it. So I think
there's Cuba, Guatemala also on the team.
Morocco.
But when that gels, we've got a lot of different styles there. So I'm excited to see how they progress.
You can see all of these guys in action next week, Friday the 13th, folks. December 13th at Toyota Arena, the Strikers have their home opener facing Utica, but now they're trying to go ahead and possibly get one and cut one back. 25 seconds left into the third quarter. Savage with possession of the ball, opening things up. See if they go ahead and take a shot. They do, and a great save once again by the Strikers goalkeeper. Trying to go ahead and coming out of the back plane. Doesn't quite go that way, but cleared away out of danger momentarily. Still fighting forward in the corner. Believe there was a foul, but Leon says the referee, but nope, calls it back as Randy Martinez commits a foul for the Strikers, and it's going to be possession of the Savage. 8 seconds to go. Shot's going to be taken on the ground. See what comes out of this one. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and we are at the time where we're heading into the fourth quarter, but still ticking. That's it. Yeah, the official's going to go ahead and call that one, but
man, we've hit the woodwork as many times as we've scored.
A few times, yeah. A few times.
Still knocking.
Hey,
Lads working hard.
we got one more quarter to show some magic.
Yeah.
Hey, and we will be right back after this short break.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play.
Are you looking for inspiration? The FYI podcast delivers stories of inspiring individuals like the Strykers, Marco Fabian, Momo, and their remarkable personal journeys.
Because you're going to see people from all parts of life. They're us, everyday people facing everyday obstacles, and how they overcome them is a blueprint for all of us to learn from.
If you want to be inspired, subscribe to the FYI podcast.
We have hopefully an exciting, a lot of action-packed, a lot of goal scoring from the Strykers. That's my hope. Fourth quarter coming up for you guys right now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you know, seeing crazier things happen.
Don't talk about your comeback stories. Don't do it.
We need to hear it right now. We need to hear the comeback story from Alex.
Milwaukee Wave last year playoffs against Kansas. I was on the sideline.
We don't need to hear it. The players need it. We need you in the locker room now.
But no, six attacker, anything can happen, man. And we've worked on that. That's something that Obasi wants us to do a lot. So
let's see it.
We've practiced six attacker.
Oh, what Stinson with the turnaround shot. Oh, deflected by Fabian.
Great save.
Great save, but Stinson once again making his way into the action, and they're able to go ahead and possibly get a corner out of this.
I want to say they've changed their goalie. I don't think that's Reynoso anymore either. So it'd be great to, if that is a new goalie, to keep firing shots at him because he's obviously going to be cold.
You know, the goalkeeper.
He didn't look too cold then.
Just another good example, too, of getting opportunities, getting good looks, and just haven't been able to see them fall quite yet.
Ball recovered once again by the Strykers. 14 minutes and a half left here in the fourth quarter. Still early. Stinson able to go ahead and control with the outside part of his foot. Look at the way he has the pace there. Ball's going to be off the wall and recovered by the Savage. Looking for Momo.
I wonder if we did have a walkthrough today. You know, it looks like these boards are taking us by surprise sometimes, the deflections. And
free kick foul and restart in favor of the Strykers. This is where the lead could definitely be cut off here, as you caught him off guard. Brandon is able to go ahead and join the attack here. Left there and possibly put into the corner.
Go on.
Fighting for it there in the corners. Abdul leave it off there. Taking a shot. Steve fakes it, cuts inside. Stinson does a little dance, still going. He hands it off. Now it's almost as if you have a sit attacker, even though the goalkeeper's part of it, but just shows how talented he is with his feet. And he's showing it there, hands it off to Reyes. Almost a step behind there, though, does Reyes fall, and it is recovered by the Savage, and here comes a counterattack. Opportunity for the Savage and do a step over by Puentes, but it's stolen away, and way to get back there by Stinson.
Yeah, that's a great defensive play from Justin.
Here come the Savage once again. The Strikers. And then see they put the Savage on their heels. Stinson on top of this one, steps over, get back to Fabian, back to Stinson, and it goes even further back to to Reyes. To Palmer. Here's the captain, able to go ahead and hand it off to the goalkeeper, puts it in the corner, and is recovered once again by the Savage. 13 minutes left to go in this one, and possibly a goal blooming here for either team as they're both on the attack. Pressure put on top by the Strikers, almost taken away. Still fought for there. Officials going to go ahead and not blow the whistle and let the Savage play on. Great give and go and an opportunity 1v1. Goalkeeper does come out. Great save.
Come on. What a block.
Well done,
Brian Macias looking to go ahead and put that one in the back of the net for the Savage, but in a better save by the Strikers.
Great save.
Great save, though.
It's a beautiful save.
Overlapping one, great left off there.
Good block.
Even better read defensively. Trying to leave it off for Marquito Fabian. He steps over it, recovered again by the Savage.
One of the biggest things that kind of angers me sometimes is when players that are like stretching the field or playing up top as target don't recognize the pressure. Like if you see the other team is pressing, you gotta work your butt off to get into space. If you're a target, you gotta show into the space. If we're under pressure or if your goalie's already touched it once, the defender can't go back to the goalie.
Ref.
That's a foul, no?
Good.
It's a foul in favor of Stinson.
Zach, you've been training for the last couple of weeks. How have you been finding it with the lads? How's the level?
It's been really, really, I would say 2 things: nerve-wracking and extremely fun.
Okay.
Because I've only been playing soccer for 2 years.
At this level,
crazy.
Insane.
And so at every level I've gone to, it's like, how do you face your fears and go against players who are insanely skilled, insanely good at what they do? And fortunately, the players on the team, including Alex, they've really stepped in and just helped coach me and catch me up to speed as fast as they can. So really, really
You
grateful.
must be progressing faster than ever then.
I mean, I playing and training every day, you almost have to.
Especially at this level.
And especially from never doing it before. I feel like the only thing I can do is progress.
So you played 2 years, I've played 25 years. You've probably played 20 years.
He's saying 25 years like he's not 45.
And what's amazing too, like one of my favorite quotes I ever heard, it says that the difference between a dreamer and a visionary is a visionary goes to work.
Oh.
And so like I'm going to get behind anybody's dream or goal that they're putting in if they're willing to put in the work to do it. And so one thing I love about the Strikers and really resonates with my journey is just belief and inspiring others to bring out the best in people. And so I feel like even being here has expedited that passion to believe in what's happening, to inspire the people around me. So it's been a fun journey, but like you said, the level of play, it's fast, it's quick decision making. So I've got to learn and grow a lot.
Zach, that speech has inspired me. Can we do a timeout quick and you give the lads a talk? Because I think any inspiration now. I mean, they're running, they're doing it now.
I'll give a talk and then I'll create an 8-point line.
And then we'll get some shots of Marco behind
us.
Come on, lads, they're working hard.
They are. I just saw a really good example of how Chihuahua defend, how to get 5 behind the ball so quick, and it was Allen, great recovery run to break up a Chihuahua attack.
10.5 left here in the fourth quarter. Still lead that the Chihuahua Savage have been able to go ahead and control throughout the night. And it's see if the Strikers are able to cut back into this one.
Oh my God, he's just give us a blue.
Blue.
I didn't even see what happened.
Well, as they're looking this over and giving this blue card, I just want to take another moment to, as you got your phone, wherever you're sitting, pull it out. I want you to go ahead and follow MASL on Instagram, on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube as well. MASL Soccer is the handle on Instagram, and MASL Arena on Twitter, on X, I should say. And so go ahead and take a moment and follow them. You get all the updates, all the news, all the latest happenings around the league. So go ahead and follow MASL on all your social medias.
Interesting to see how we do. I think this is Chihuahua's first power play, right?
Yeah.
I think we've only had the one.
Great overlapping run still there, and off the wall.
Ooh, that was close.
Power play for the Savage. See, they take advantage over here. Great
save.
save by the striker goalkeeper, and it's found the way back into Hernandez. Hernandez back into him. Carlos back into the equator of the field. Great give and go opportunities for the Savage, and they're able to go ahead and display their talents. Great steal away. Here come the shot taken by Swift, and it's deflected off the goalkeeper. Still loose there.
Outside
And
the
it
box
goes
from the
right
goalie?
back to the goalkeeper. I believe
For
that's
the
what
red
they're
thing.
arguing too.
Yeah.
But either way, it's
Kinda
still
looked like it
10-2 in favor of the Savage. But a great opportunity for the Strikers here, boys.
What an inception and run.
Yeah, it was nice from Q. It's unlucky. It's tough when you're defending a man down as well. You can see he took a sub because he's obviously tired.
Yeah.
Defending. All of a sudden you get the ball and your legs are just, jelly. You got to try and go score a goal.
And here they come once again, putting the pressure up top. Great
Keep him down there.
numbers for the Strikers, and see if they're able to go ahead and get out of there. The Savage, and they do. Here's Fuentes. What a great reception. Pushes the ball top with his left. See if he takes his shot with his left. Takes it off there. And it's a great save once again by the Striker goalkeeper. Ball's loose there, and it's back in possession of the Strikers.
Should have picked that up. You should have maybe let that bounce, take a
Yeah,
touch,
hold on
wait
a
for them to
second.
come, kill a couple more seconds. This is my favourite thing to do when you're on a man down. Go up there, post up, and throw you the ball because you just got license to do whatever you want. You're just trying to kill the clock.
Yeah.
You're trying to run their
Oh,
power play
yeah.
down as long as you can dribble, you can try to shoot, but if you
And
don't do
what do you
anything,
I can't imagine you dribbling.
mate, not dribbling, mate. Put up my chest.
So he spends all the time in the gym.
I'm curious on a power play as well. I know,
Oh, come on.
if the team that is on the power play scores, the power play is over, right?
Yeah.
But what if the team that is down a man scores?
There's still
So
power
it's still
play.
on.
Yeah.
Still on. Okay.
Okay.
Go on.
Tonto,
Aye.
Abdul. Lucky. Might do some finishing drills for the boys in training, but makes it a bit more finish our chances a bit better next week.
Pressure still put up top on top by the Strikers, but they get away from it. The Savage do, and they find back of the goalkeeper of the Strikers, and here they come once again.
It's a good toss. It's almost, is it done? Power play? Yeah. That's successful power play.
Yeah, that
that's
is
good.
Defense.
That's great.
Yeah.
They're able to go ahead and defend that very well.
Needed that break.
Yeah.
Either way, it's still a lead for the Savage. See, they cut inside. Defending all the way in the back are the Strikers with numbers. And interesting to see when and if that extra attacker is going to be. But they use the boards very well there. Back and go, give and forth. Whew. Somebody's there to go ahead and put that one into the back of the net. It's the goal of the night. Either way, still nothing coming out of this one. Robert Palmer putting pressure on top still.
Good
and
tackle.
see if Aguirre gets it. Oh,
God.
I think
what
he's
a
just reverse megged him.
He has.
threw the legs
How's
up
he done?
Palmer, but the
Palmer
Savage
won't
are
care.
just
They went backwards, but it was a nice
showing
little make.
their talents in full display here tonight.
I thought we had the ball. I thought we had it.
And I know we've talked about, hey, what it would look like if Alex were there tonight, but I'm curious. What would happen if Jack was playing tonight?
I love that question.
I mean, personally, I think his skills that he has would translate really well.
Could we put a cage over the field another 20 times and have a Meg?
Hey, there we go. I'll take that.
That's no contest.
Look, that's
no
great.
contest.
I don't know if I want to play the trial players, but I'll definitely play you, Alex. MASL. No, I think it looks really exciting. I think it'll be a massive challenge to be there tonight. I'm glad I'm sitting here on this sofa, not working half as hard. However, I think the right conditions. If Alex wants to teach me a thing or two and I stop bantering him, maybe there'll be a chance to see what we could do there. But I think it would take a lot of work.
Opening night as well for Chihuahua at home, a bit of an extra buzz. I'm sure the players are a bit more excited than normal. Long 6 months off, so.
And as we're taking a little break here, remember, MASL Monday. Catch it every Monday night on MASL TV, on YouTube, and CBS Sports Golazo Network. Alex Bashjavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's game and discuss the league's hot topics. So catch it every Monday night. You won't want to miss it.
6 minutes 43 to go, boys. It'll be interesting to see if Abasi wants to go to the 6 attacker. And honestly, we might not even go to the 6 attacker. We might just bring up our goalie a bit more if we get those opportunities, because we've practiced that a lot. Be interesting to see what he does here.
And he likes what the goalie brings tactically, right? As well. A lot of times, goalkeepers are obviously not as tactical as a lot of players on the field, but it looks like right here he's comfortable enough to trust his goalkeeper.
Man, he can shoot as well.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah,
I've never seen a keeper shoot like that.
Yeah, I'd say all three of our goalies are above average for the league in with their feet, with their technical ability. And then, the two that we've taken on this trip both can shoot. In the last week or so, I think we've seen a couple of times.
And at one session, I saw like 4 goals from a keeper. I've
Yeah.
never seen that in my life.
It was mad, yeah.
Well, let's talk about Chihuahua for a second. They were, league favorite coming into the season. How are you feeling right now, just seeing this first game that they're playing?
Be interesting, they've won the last 2 championships. They've won both of them at home. I think the playoff format this year is a little bit different. So, some teams argue they have a bit of an advantage playing at home because their field is so much smaller. It's so hard to play there. So, be very interesting as we approach, playoffs later in the year, whether or not they're favourites, They're clearly showing pretty well for the first night.
Yeah, they're
so solid.
strong.
Go on, Andy.
Oh. Left there. Andy Ray is fighting for it. Doesn't come on top of it. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. The Strykers looking to go ahead and mount that pressure. Stinson all over it. Putting pressure, still going. Possibly causing a mistake in the back by the Savage, but they haven't had those as much tonight. Here's Momo. See if he opens things up. Tries to go ahead and open it up for Stinson. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a restart goal kick for Chihuahua.
Zach, you know what I want to see?
What do you want to see?
I want to see Alex doing 1v1 as well.
Hey.
If I have to do it MASL, if I have to get in the arena, I think it's only fair that Alex would have to go to the world top level for 1v1 as well.
Oh my God, you don't want to see that. I get megged straight away.
That's what I want to see.
We almost got some space right here.
Oh, no.
What if the whole world could see this?
You know what? I'll give Alex some time to train.
Hey, we'll be back in one short moment.
I've nutmegged Alex like 20 times. He's sitting down again. He actually ripped his jeans.
Look at that.
He ripped them.
Nutmegged so hard.
Nonsense, man.
No, it was all there.
Absolutely. Show me the receipts, mate. Show me the receipts.
I'll have to.
I don't know. I'm going to be interested, mate. You have to maybe come out and see what you can do on the pitch because, mate, we have guys come down from the MLS, the top USL divisions, and not all of them can hang it at this level. It might look like one thing on screen, but I don't know.
He's saying I can't do it, right?
I don't know if you can do it,
Look,
man.
MASL, we're gonna make it happen. You've heard it. I'm gonna make it happen. You've made me. I'm gonna do it, bro. I'll come. You gotta teach me something.
We'll hit the gym too.
All right, let's do it.
Some of these guys are a bit bigger. We'll hit the gym as well.
Okay, game
pack on some pounds.
And you know what? I'll even buy some new jeans.
Hey, I want to see this happen.
Hey, Zach, you'll be at training too.
We'll be there. You can count on that.
All right, game on. We'll see what we can do.
Love that.
That would take a lot of work, though. And quite frankly, I'm happy right now that I'm not in Chihuahua because this is tough.
5 minutes left here in the game, and see if the Strykers able to go ahead and get something out of this one. Stinson able to go ahead and go. Official says play on, no foul, and here come the Savage looking to go ahead and extend the lead. Opening things up, back and play are the Strykers, and they get things going with the goalkeeper restarting off with the hands, opening things up, see if they're able to go ahead and get something on the offensive side, but very well defended in the back are the Savage. Back into possession of the goalkeeper. See if he strikes
Go
it
on.
from there.
Oh,
We've been
no.
saying in the shot, and he does take it down. Bicycle kick halfway through. And go boys. We got
That's what
some
you're
action
talking
going.
about. That's why you're talking about those keepers. They can send it.
Yeah, Brian's great showing his
Brian
shooting
in
ability
specific.
there. Yeah, he was at the halfway line there as well. Like
Wanted the banger.
Yeah. That's what it takes sometimes. Like Justin went down in the corner. I wanted him to shoot. He had 3 guys around him. You know, he might get deflection. Didn't shoot. Play broke down. Went the other way. You know, shoot from halfway line and we'll score.
There's Reyes handing off to
go.
Stinson. Back
Go on.
to Brian. See if he strikes it from there once again. Fakes it. Leaves it out to Marco Fabian. Trying to look get something going. Back to Reyes. Step over defensively and find the foot of Andy. Back to Reyes. Has Brian there.
Get that.
Very
Well
dangerous
done.
pass. Still loose there. Brian able to go ahead and
Oh,
still make
well
possession.
done.
Still going. Still
done
leave it
so
off.
well.
The goalkeeper is completely in the field of play now.
Messi,
Nothing comes out of that. 4 minutes to go. Back into Robbie
That
Palmer.
was
Here's
good.
Palmer. Goes down Reyes. Official says nothing play on. Back to Brian. Able to go ahead and control this one and open things up dangerously and still in possession of the strikers. And it's going to be a foul in favor of Empire.
So tight. It'd be very interesting to see success rates and percentages of 6 attacker goals in Chihuahua because it's so much smaller. You almost don't have that much more of an advantage. On a bigger field, you got an extra guy.
Keeper's gotta get
really
back.
opens it up.
Quick
but
back.
here, like the press can come so quick because you haven't got to cover as much ground.
Yeah. Here they come once
bad
again,
sub.
opposite side of the field, 3v2 now.
Oh.
What a fake, goes with his left, leaves it off. On the
Good
fourth,
save.
no.
Great save.
Great
Brian.
save. It's about to be number 11, but an amazing save in the back by Brian Orozco, and able to go ahead and save this one from being number 1-1.
All the goalies that have played tonight have had some really good saves.
Yeah.
All of them, all 4.
End-to-end action.
It looks like it's under review here, folks. What they are reviewing is a great question, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I
think,
hope he's
I think
alright.
for him, they're just checking to make sure he's okay. But
Yeah.
the irony of even what you just said,
Yeah.
under review, that's incredible. Because if you do disagree with any call tonight, there is actually the most controversial show. Guess what it's called?
Under review.
It's called Under Review. The timing of that was absolutely impeccable.
So we did that.
Yeah, so if you disagree with it, go watch the MASL's most controversial show, Under Review, with Phil Levanko and MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Catch it every Friday on YouTube.
It's good. Ryan Sigich is great. He, says it how it is. If a ref makes a mistake, this is a hard sport to referee.
Oh, yeah.
Like soccer, period, is not the easiest sport to referee, but this,
It's so fast.
it's so fast, so physical, and mistakes are made. Sorry, referees, you're not perfect. You might think you are.
Otherwise, Under Review wouldn't be so interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
So thankfully, it's worth the watch.
Yeah.
As we see, the ref actually called a foul in favor of the Savage. Now 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Game winding down to see if Chihuahua's able to go ahead and possibly get another one, or the Strikers able to get a third goal here. Ball's going to be brought down, very beautifully done, and played all the way back to the goalkeeper of the Savage. Reception here by Carlos Hernandez. Able to go ahead and pick this one up, looking for a corner, but very well defended and headed away out of that one by Oliveira.
Not top of the box, because if it hits the top of the boards, then it's not top of the box.
Okay.
If that missed the top of the boards and went out, it would have been top of the box.
Yeah. Here they come once again, and 2.5 to go. Boss played into the possession of the Savage. This was a long ball here. Chested down, still going, put forward, brought down, bounce, 2, and nothing comes out of this one. He's going to recover it as a momentarily by the Strikers, and they do call a foul. There's a foul against Gerardo Hurado, and the referee says, indeed.
I want to say, someone can correct me on this if I'm wrong. I think our M2 team, Empire Strikers M2 team, start their season against Chihuahua M2 team next week as well. So, good to see
Chance
that
for
challenge.
revenge.
Yeah, chance for revenge.
That's
hopefully,
right.
yeah.
A lot of soccer throughout the year. So join us, folks. We're going to be bringing you all the great coverage that comes, major arena soccer, and it's all started here tonight. It's a fortunate league, but what positives do you bring out of this one here, Alex?
For me, I think playing in Chihuahua for one. I mean, even if we played them at home, right? It's starting against the best from the last 2 years. They've won the last 2 championships. I think just going forward, coming home for our next game, it's just great to start with the hardest test. I think there's a lot that will have been learned from tonight. And we'll know, Obasi will have a plan for next week, I'm sure, already drawing up in his mind. And we'll be ready to work on some things going into play in Utica next Friday at home.
And I also think, how the lads are still digging deep and pushing.
They really are.
I mean, is it technically 0-0 in this final quarter? Or have they scored? I think, I don't know.
I believe they scored 1.
Well, it's close, but if we
Either
could
1 or 0,
even nick in the final quarter, just as a takeaway, would be nice. Like, they're still there. They've been close, knocking on the door.
And that's the other thing as well. We're in Chihuahua.
Oh
my God, golazo!
And they did go
I said it. Man, that was so powerful. We couldn't even tell. More. Yes. More singing.
Alright, that's
my days.
Give the people what they want.
The celebration as well. You see him just bow.
Oh,
he just bowed.
Bow down to him. He says, Marquito Fabian able to go ahead and put that one into the top corner. It's 10-3, and he shocked us all. Here, boys.
Man,
Come on.
nah, he didn't shock me. I knew he was going to do it. But that was so powerful that I thought it hit the post. Knowing our luck today as well, it would have hit the post.
Yeah. Or the rest
what a goal. Yeah.
I mean, that was unsavable.
That's a good strike. Postage stamp, as they call it.
Yeah, that was...
Take a bow.
Yeah. Trademark, Marco. Now another two quickly, please.
The celebration was just perfect as well. Just turned around and bowed. It just shows his class. He's still got it.
What a play.
And that would have been the perfect time for the 8-point line.
It would have. I'm also glad that Marco's pretty much... I think has he scored in every game?
I think that keeps his record
That
going.
could have been the end of the record,
I think you're right.
That's insane.
He's not losing that one.
I think he had, in 19 games, scored at least 1 goal every game now, starting this season.
Some things don't change.
Yeah,
Marco and long shots.
He's got class, man.
What a shot, what a strike, and what an ending to this one. 10-3 the score so far here. A minute and 20 seconds left to go. See if the Strikers are able to go ahead and cut back into this lead. Officials are going to go ahead and blow the whistle for a foul.
Another positive coming out of this as well. It was 5-1 in the first quarter. We've conceded 5 goals in 3 quarters in Chihuahua.
Yeah.
If you take away the first one, First quarter of the season as well, bearing in mind, not surprising that,
And also that quarter, we were looking good for a large amount of it.
That was probably...
They were just insanely clinical.
Yeah.
We had a lot that we had to face there.
Yeah.
But...
Minute and 15 left, and it's about wrapping up here. The folks that have been joining us throughout the broadcast, thank you so much for coming and participating on our broadcast. I'm Jose Duran, bringing you all the coverage along. Me have been Zach Duke, Alex Bradley, and Jack Downer, and it's been a pleasure to be here with you guys tonight here, boys.
Pleasure's all ours.
Yeah, that was great.
The great game, and it's going to be a great season. So hopefully you all follow along throughout the broadcast, and we'll bring you a lot more entertainment throughout the season. 1 minute left here, and here come the Savage, still pushing forward, looking to go ahead and extend the lead. Don't get there. See if the Strikers are able to go ahead and possibly strike another one here. 54 seconds left. Ball's back to the goalkeeper. Reception is thrown away. Here comes the Savage. There could be opportunity for another one. Still loose there. Great save by the goalkeeper, Brian. And Orozco still loose there. Second shot over the goalkeeper is going to be a goal kick restart.
And that is how you use the boards.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man.
I'll save you, mate.
You saving me, yeah?
And the fact that I think my legs would cramp up.
40 seconds to go. Ball spot 4 in the corner. It's going to be no problem for the goalkeeper here. Able to go ahead and get that back into his possession. Leaving this one off, and 30 seconds remaining. Ball's going to be passing, looking for who? Robert Palmer is going to be all the way back to the Strikers. Pushing forward. Here they come once again. It was Swift momentarily, and it's Swift indeed. Back to Robert Palmer. 18 seconds to go. Has possession, and this one does the captain. Brian, if he wants him, goes back to Swift. Here's Swift. Hands this one off. Still going forward to Stinson. Back again. Leaving it off. Back to Stinson. 6 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Go on.
Go
on, Marco.
Shoots it. Why not?
Always got a chance.
It is saved. And it's definitely saved. That one is a final. 10-3 in favor of the Savage. It was all Chihuahua throughout the night. Boys, your thoughts?
Well, first, I just want to thank everybody who was joining us on the live stream tonight. I know if you're watching this, there were glitches, figuring it out. But hey, thank you for sticking around. We're going to absolutely figure this out for the rest of the season. It's only going to get better from here. And hey, we figured out the problem partway through it. And so there were some issues going on. So I want to thank you for sticking with this program, sticking with this game. And you can absolutely expect that it's going to be even more top quality and exceptional from the games to come. And so thank you guys for joining us for this broadcast.
You're going to be live in 5, 4,
So do that again.
2.
Don't say problem.
Hey, thank you everybody for joining us for this broadcast. I know there were some technical difficulties that you guys got to see and experience, and we're going to only get better from here. Learning from this, we figured out, solved the problems, and you better believe this is going to be the best, absolute, electrifying, not only games that you saw, an incredible game, but also just the show's only going to get better and better and better.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Without a doubt about it. So we'd just love to hear, what were some of your just quick takeaways from the game?
I was fast. The level was high.
Hey, and we're out.
We're out.
So if we get another chance,
You want me to challenge him to play?
That's the thing I wanted to challenge. Can
Yeah.
we
Why
get it?
did I say
I don't think we should actually play.
I'm sorry, bro.
I think
cut me
so.
off,
Just
bro.
because I'm stiff.
No. I think
Oh,
she's just
No,
saying
no, no.
challenge
Oh,
me,
wait.
challenge you verbally.